I am no longer the same Cho as before, and I am no longer someone you can ridicule at will. The blood that this old man with withered blood planted in my brain can make my soul annihilate with just one thought. My life in the past 20 years has always been in the hands of others, but I am the worst Julian in the world. If you want to survive, there is only one way to get the Shuling pill to unlock the blood. Excuse me, where is my master? I don't know. I guess it's the elder who is busy with his own affairs. After all, this elder used to lock himself up for several months without going out. We are already used to it. Although the spiritual energy here is good, it is still not enough with the blessing of 30 times the time. These uniform materials can keep me entertained for a while, and these thousands of spiritual stones are also quite good, which can help me clear 3 or 4 levels. Well, Master, what happened a few days ago when you came? I was worried about your health. It's okay. It's just the backlash of the stubborn illness accumulated in the past. Now it has been suppressed. Dai Chongmeng said that Xiaoluishan's prison water has been almost gone for a while, so you can move there so quickly. I just built a simple cave for you. It's not as luxurious as you imagined. It won't take much time. Master Han, why are the dark spots on your face gone? This disciple doesn't know what's going on. That day, Master, you touched me and I felt that the black spots seemed to come alive. After you left, it turned into a ball of black air and went into the ground without a trace. This is impossible, right? Let Master check your body to make sure there is no demonic energy that has invaded and spread to other parts of your body. Master, please take a look. How is it possible? Could it be that I really got into the ground? That's my original energy. Even if I get into the ground, it can't be hidden from my senses. Master, what's wrong? It's okay. Seems you are right. That thing is indeed missing. Although Han Ye's stubborn illness as a master has been suppressed, it has not been completely solved. Next, I plan to retreat for a period of time to try to get rid of it completely. I have some things I am going to tell your master. If you have anything to do, just tell me. Okay. The first thing is that the teacher has put a reward in the merit hall to collect a monster named Yunshiji. After I retreat, if someone completes the task, you can help me get it back and raise Yunshiji. What kind of monster is this? Disciples have never heard of it. I have an illustration of monsters and beasts here. You can take a look and you will know. The second thing is that there is a kind of elixir called Yiming Chao in the medicine source that is not mature at the moment. When it is fully mature, you can dig up a few plants, crush it into juice, and mix it with Yunqiao's essence and blood at a ratio of 50%. Put it in a jade bottle and send it to my retreat. This is very important for repairing the injury of the teacher. You can't make any mistakes, otherwise I will kick you into the corpse door. It's my disciples' fault, but my master's disciples are very talented and have little knowledge. You said that I don't know anything about how to extract the essence and blood. You don't need to learn the exact method of refining Han Yen. This bowl is my master's treasure. You have to keep it well and don't try to take advantage of him. If anything happens, my master won't let you go. Master's disciples are just shocked by his abilities tonight, and they definitely don't dare to take any chances on him. It's easy to say that you are also quite popular with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have entrusted you with such an important matter. If you really like Ziwen, show it well. I have no descendants as a teacher. When I am 100 years from now, this thing will not be passed on to you disciples. 100 years from now, I'm afraid I'll have turned into ashes. This is my spiritual crane from Jiun Mountain. You can cultivate it as an enemy. It is easy to touch and can be used for transportation. When you are done with it, just ask the spiritual product office to take it back. Master Chi over there. I didn't expect that the little handyman who I hadn't seen for more than a year would turn out to be the disciple of the 6th elder. Are you senior brother Han? I am Luo Sanwu, the servant responsible for serving you. There are also servants arranged here. Yes, senior brother, the chief superintendent said that it is important for you to practice. It is more convenient to have someone to serve you. Senior brother, don't worry. I am very sensible and will not disturb your practice. And after strict training, I can help you deal with many chores. Since it was arranged by Director Bao, then you can stay. I ask you, do you know how many spirit foxes we have in Jiun Mountain? 3 and 3. In that case, this spirit crane will stay in our Xiaoluishan Mountain. Find a time to go to Lingqin to get some longevity food and come back. Take care of this crane. I will use it at any time. Senior brother, I will go to worship you for dinner in a while. If you want to eat something, I will help you make it. No need, just eat it yourself. I'll let you know if I want to eat it. I don't know if the cheap master has gone into seclusion and left now. I'm afraid it won't be safe. If he traces the Shuling pill and chases him out, I'm afraid I won't be able to explain. I'll just wait a few more days. From his tone, I guess it will take a lot of time to heal this time. Otherwise, it would be impossible to leave the debugging of the mysterious liquid to me. No, I can't put my life completely in the hands of that Magne. I still have to find some way to change this passive situation. Negotiating with an old man crying for blood is simply impossible. Your life is at the mercy of the other party. What qualifications do you have to bargain with the other party? From now on, there is only one way to get rid of the blood in my mind. But if I have this ability, why do I have to work so hard to plan the blood spirit pill? I'd better find a chance to buy some books on swordsmanship and read them. Although I have some cultivation, I don't know anything about spells. This is too passive. The rest of the handwriting is so accurate that I can hardly find any magazines at all. After eating it, it's really a treasure. The success rate of using the refined animal blood to carve a middle-grade talisman is almost 100%. It would be a pity not to use it to make some money with such a high blessing rate. I successfully made 300 finished talismans for the 300 military longevity gifts given in worship. Is this junior brother interested in these books? These are miscellaneous books that I bought from outside. After I read them, I used them in exchange for some contribution. If you want them, I will sell them to you cheaply. Let me take a look. Zhengdao Baijia Forbidden Baijia Elixir Introductory Manual Cultivation Manual Sutra Edition Low-Level Lifespan Charms Insights. These are pretty good books. Let's see how much they cost. Luben. Junior brother, if you sincerely want it, please contribute to Luben. What do you think? This guy is so generous. These books are just off-the-shelf stuff from outside. He didn't even tell me the price. I guess if it can be sold normally and the contribution of 400 is very good. Don't you look at this senior brother? Who cares about the 1 or 200 points? What does it mean? Of course you recognize him. Don't look at him wearing a bamboo hat. Who here doesn't know? He is senior brother Han, King Fu. Even you are so ignorant that you don't even know senior brother Han. Why not? He is the king of Fu who caused a lot of commotion some time ago. Yes, senior brother Han used to come here often to buy animal blood. But after going to Fuyuan, he seldom came here. Oh my God. I was so blind that I didn't know that he was senior brother Han. Brother Han, you can take this book and read it. I don't want your money. Just treat it as a friend. This senior brother, they got the wrong person. I am not a father at all. Just listen to your nonsense. People say they are not good. I don't want to explain to you. Brother Han, I have something I want to talk to you about. Can I delay you for a while? You are Tang Chuan Tang Xiong. Where can I go to Galaxy Valley? Is it convenient? Of course. Senior brother Han, do you know that Wang Qinghe hasn't come back for a long time, right? I didn't pay special attention to this matter. This is the sorrow of the bottom. I guess he has died outside, but there is no movement inside the sect. Senior brother, please ask Brother Tang. Why do you need to be so invisible to the outside world? Just call me Brother Han. That's not possible. Today is different from the past. Not only are you far superior in cultivation, you are also a blessed king. How can I offend you? If the cousin said so, then Han would not go in. Brother Han, don't be angry. I made a mistake. This is more or less the same, Brother Han. No wonder I didn't expect to meet you today, so I wasn't prepared. It's okay. When my cousin called me over, he must have something serious to say. Just ask, and I will help you if I can. Brother Han, your face. Thanks to my master, he has helped me heal it. So congratulations to Brother Han. Actually, Brother Han, I'm going to invite you over this time. I have something to ask for. I want to borrow some middle-grade talismans from you. How many 50 talismans can I have? 50 talismans. What do you want with so many middle-grade spiritual talismans? If you are short of money, I can directly lend you some contributions. Do you think so? I just want medium-grade spiritual talismans. I plan to go out to practice. Even if you lend it to me, I will use it to buy magic talismans. Turns out that I am going out to practice, so that's fine. Brother Han, you promised, but I don't have you now. Wait for me all night and come to number 4 courtyard tomorrow morning to find me how to get it. Thank you, Brother Han. That's almost enough. This kind of blood floating is actually a kind of soul prohibition. After death, the soul is scattered, but it cannot be activated outside the range of the induction of divine consciousness. To cancel it, the caster must take the initiative or the caster dies. If you can't do it head-on, why can't you secretly get him? Since the restriction cannot be activated outside the scope of the shrine, why don't I just stay far away from him and then find someone to get him? Sure enough, there is no perfect path for man. As the saying goes, people die for money and birds die for food. As long as I can afford the money, I can always find strong people to help me. That's it. Brother Tang, use these talismans sparingly. They will probably be enough for you to use for a while. Thank you, Brother Han. I cannot repay Brother Han for his great kindness. This thing was left to me by my parents. I don't think I will need it anymore, so I will give it to Brother Han to repay your kindness. Cousin, what are you doing? Didn't I tell you? Just return these talismans if you can. I don't lack such a small amount of money. Wouldn't it be unfair to me if you do this? This jade pendant is an heirloom left by Tang Chuan's parents. How can I accept it? Isn't it a robbery? Brother Hai, listen to me. This jade is not an heirloom of my Tang family. But my parents accidentally picked it up from an abandoned cave while they were out in the woods. He has no offensive and defensive skills, but he has a special ability. It is a sacred stone that can absorb outsiders. You take it with you after you recognize its owner. If others use the sacred stone to detect your cultivation or use the sacred stone to track your life breath, it will be directly absorbed by this domain. It may save you a lot of trouble if you encounter someone with bad intentions in the future. Brother Tang, since this jade was left to you by your parents, I won't be loved by many people, so please keep it. I still have something to do and I have to leave for Beijing. Brother Han, is he deliberately asking me to leave regrets? Okay, since Brother Han doesn't want it, I'll put it away first. I wish you a bright future, Brother Han. Farewell. I always feel like there's something wrong with Tang Chuan. He seems a bit sentimental. That's all. Since you insist on giving it away, I'll put it away. Han Jin, you are back. Mr. Meng, long time no see. I would like to ask, can I still pick up uniform materials from the materials warehouse? The manager who can collect uniform materials has already said hello. You can come and collect materials every month. But for every 10 kilograms of longevity blood, you have to turn in 3 finished talismans next month. In the future, I will ask a man named Luo-san to come over and help me run errands. It is convenient for Mr. Meng. Please don't worry. Before leaving, you have to take some time to go to the main peak to see how long it will take for the so-called luminous grass to mature. Baby, who are you? Senior Zhao, please interrupt your rest. I want to make a deal with you. The deal is rolling in the middle of the night. Are you sick? Senior Zhao, I have a lot of money, and as long as you agree, it will all be yours, no? Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Whatever you want, I will promise you. Whatever you want, I will take your life. Hurry up. It turns out that there is such a big gap between the 4th level of weapon refining and the 8th level of weapon refining. Father, mother, please forgive me for being useless and unable to avenge you. Senior brother, I heard that something happened to senior brother Zhao. Do you know? Senior brother Zhao, you are talking about Zhao Chongping. It is said that he was stabbed so badly a few days ago that he could not even walk. But the deputy head of the law enforcement hall personally sent him back. According to the brother who was waiting on him, he seemed to have been caught off guard at night. Not only was his arm missing, but there were countless bloody holes on his body. He probably wouldn't be able to recover without more than half a year of nursing. I heard that several of the elder's other disciples have gone to see you, senior brother. You should also go and see if you have time. After all, you are from the same disciples. Lest the elder goes out and gossips about you and hurts you so badly. The law enforcement court found out who shot him. No need to check at all. I heard that the assassin died on the spot. Yes, that person is just an outer disciple at the 4th level of Qi training. Even though senior brother Zhao was seriously injured by a sneak attack, he was not something he could kill. He just killed him with one move. It is said that it is a man named Tang Chuan. So you took the magic talisman not to go out for training, but to avenge your parents. But why are you bothering? No wonder you said you won't need this jade pendant in the future. I'm afraid you were determined to die before you went. But it's a pity. After all, you have underestimated the power of the 8th level of practice, which cannot be killed by a few middle-grade spiritual talismans. Senior brother, what's wrong with you? It's okay. I'll go to the Jufeng medicine garden first. You are Han Yi. Turns out that you are senior brother Han. He is young and blind. No need to be polite. Master said there is night grass in here. Let me get some. I'll come over and see if it's ripe. The elder has already told me about it. But the night grass is not mature at this time. Senior brother, do you want to go in and have a look? Brother, you see, that is luminous grass. The elder said that when the luminous grass is completely mature, many silver spots will appear on the surface of the leaves, like stars. In this case, it is obviously immature. Based on your experience, how long will it take for this to mature? It's hard to say, because this Yi Mingqiao was newly planted by the elder, and I have never seen it before. Is that so? Master needs this medicine urgently. Since you haven't cultivated it before, why not let me pick 2 grasses and transplant them to my source of medicine to try? I have a mouth spring there. It may speed up the maturation of this drug. I have been here for almost 2 months. During this period, I have basically been working in the inn, making zero-service servers, and occasionally going into the mountains to hunt monsters. During this period, the 3 major gangs sent people to woo me several times, but I rejected them. Fortunately, I changed into a black robe and a black hat, so no one recognized me as the old ugly boy. Master Yen, you just came. I am looking for you everywhere. Looking for me? What's up? I went into the mountains a few days ago and got some low-level animal blood. I want to exchange some talismans with you. Wait while I set up the stall first. Master Jean, how about we ask for all your magic talismans at the final meeting for convenience? It turns out that Zhongdao friend Jean opened a business and sold to everyone. If you can take them all, why wouldn't I be unhappy? But you should know that Jean here never takes credit. I must have been very unhappy when this Zhongshan wolf recruited me. Today, I suddenly came here to buy a magic talisman. I am afraid that I didn't follow Master Jin's rules well. Of course I understand. Don't worry. I've brought enough money. Just take out as many talismans as you have. I have a total of 300 low-grade talismans and 80 medium-grade talismans here. There are 310 grams of low-grade snacks in total. Fellow Taoist, please pay me first. Master Jean doesn't even have this little trust. This is not a small amount of money. If fellow Taoists take it and run away, is Jean going to chase you to Mo Jiaohui to beg for help? I'm really convinced by you. I really want to take this opportunity to lure you to Mo Jiaohui and give it to Master Jean. Zhong Daoyu is really happy. Zhong Daoyu clicks. It doesn't have to be Master Jin's name. Zhong is still a trustworthy Master Jean, etc. Friends of the Middle Dao, Master Jean really doesn't want to consider our final meeting. I said I just want to quietly subdue and have no intention of any conflicts between forces. Okay, how about we work together in another way? There are a lot of people here. Master, can you please take a step to talk? Don't worry, don't go to the final school meeting place. Master Jean, you choose. Come with me. Zhong Daoyu, I don't have much time, so just say whatever you want to talk about. Master Jean must have heard of Yen Guijue. right? Certainly. Okay, then Zhong will stop talking nonsense. I'm afraid it won't be right if there is a disaster. This medicine has already been finalized. A disaster may lead to direct death. Aren't there 9 beads here? I'll take 2 beads. Even if you can't survive, there are still 7 masters. If it really can solve the master's urgent need, then, okay, but if the elders track it down, you must listen to me. Don't worry, I will bear all the consequences. It seems that you are right. Transplanting luminous grass in the middle is indeed very risky. You should continue to guard the source of the medicine. I will go back first, otherwise I will be unable to save it when it dies. I hope, Taoist priest, you can really speak for me, otherwise I will have to be beaten to death. As expected, this Tongtian medicinal source is not simple. According to this progress, I am afraid that it will take only a few days for the luminous grass to be completely mature. Eating Baigu 1 every day makes me fade away. When did this day come to an end? This guy didn't call me a few times anyway. Let's go back and make a delicious meal before coming over. By the way, I'll cook something for him. Even if he is discovered, there is a saying. Senior Brother Zhao, are you there? I am the new servant. Manager Dai asked me to send you some healing elixirs. Where is Xiaofeng? Isn't she outside? Just give her the elixir. No one was seen. There was no one outside. This bastard ran away secretly when no one was seen. Bold thief, how dare you? Who are you? You should have guessed that it's you are Han. Zhao Pingping's death not only settled the grudges, but also avenged her father, mother, brother, and family. By the way, it also filled up the regrets in Tang Chuan's heart. That's all. Let's honestly improve our cultivation and wait until we practice the 7th level. Junior Brother Luo, please go back and tell Brother Han Sha. Let's just say that Bai Beatang's inventory is too heavy and Lin's collection may have to be suspended for a period of time so that he can take a break. It's almost the 7th Qi vein. 28 levels have been cleared. Only the last 2 levels are left. Another 600 or 700 spirit stones will be enough to completely clear it. Break it for me. I have finally practiced the 7th level, thanks to the Eye of Heaven. If it had not been for such a terrifying time value, even if I had enough resources, I would have been unable to transform it into my own cultivation level in time. Senior Brother, what's going on? Senior Brother Han is happy. What do you think this is? This is Yunqi Aojing. Early this morning I received a message from Manager Dai saying that Merit Hall asked me to go there, and I went to see that it was Yunqi Ao who you asked me to stay in the hospital, Senior Brother. You did a good job. Go back and have a rest. I will come back to you later. It's less than 20%. Is this Jingxue? Master respected me. My disciple Han Yi suddenly kowtowed with his hands, and when he picked up his pen, he felt extremely ashamed. This farewell without saying goodbye was the greatest rebellion in this disciple's life. You give me a place to live, you give me resources like a mountain, and you care about the world. Every 4 seasons, my heart is burning with pain and it is difficult to hold the blood spirit bowl. The reason why my disciples will die hundreds of times is because they don't know that this is the master's treasure. It's also because they don't miss the feelings of master and disciple. However, the disciple's body was bleeding from another person's blood and his life was hanging by a thread. Only this night could give him a chance to survive. The master entrusted Yi Mingxiao and Yunqi to boil the blood. The disciple had already died. The medicinal liquid has been sealed in a jade bottle and handed over to Luo San disciple. The future of this trip is uncertain. Life or death is unpredictable. If you are lucky enough, you will be successful in your cultivation in the future. I must return the blood spirit pills and place them in front of my corpse to accept all punishments. If I die, my master will be wiped out. After all, I am not a completely ungrateful person. At the end of the day, in order to survive, it was not what I originally wanted. For several months, Qiun Mountain was a rare day of peace for this disciple. Master's teachings must be clearly engraved in my heart. I hope that Master, take care of your Taoism and don't think of rebellion. Sinner, abandon the snow in the cold night and say goodbye to Senior Brother Han. Luo San, I am very satisfied with your performance during this period. There is no spirit stone encyclopedia in the bag here. You should keep your senior brother and keep it away. This is a matter within your subordinates. How dare you take the spiritual stone from your senior brother? Just take it with me. I'm going on a long trip. Please help me deliver this letter and the jade bottle to Master Ji Yufeng's retreat. When he leaves, hand it over to him when he leaves. After finishing this matter, you can go back to Xiaoluoshan to practice and wait for me to come back. It is Xiao San who will obey the instructions of his senior brother and hand over the entrustment to the hands of the elder. Can I stay in a secluded upper room in the hotel for a few days? The innermost room on the 3rd floor is quiet and no one will disturb me. The restraint of the old man crying for blood is not removed. I will not be able to live in peace for a day. He took the Shuling pill away hastily. The plainclothes master will never let me go easily after he is released. In addition, the sloppy old man with the royal treasure and the danger of the Qingyun gang are a headache. Meet the elder. What's the matter? Elder. I am responsible for serving senior brother Han Jian. Senior brother Luo Sen asked me to hand over these two things to you personally before leaving. Senior brother Han didn't say where he went. I know that this boy is doing well. The orange color of this night is better than I thought. Luo San, right? You go tell Dai Chongmeng and say that I am out of confinement and ask him to call all 5 of my apprentices over. I have something to tell the elder. Mud, you beast. I have wasted my trust in you this time. You actually dared to kidnap my treasure. Just wait for me. I will definitely cramp and skin you and make you die a miserable death. Where is Lao Wu? Master Yin, junior brother Zhao was in some trouble more than a month ago and he hasn't come out yet. What a useless thing. He was so seriously injured by a small Qi practitioner at the 4th level. Master recently figured out a new rune that can speed up your cultivation. You guys stand still and don't move. I'll draw some runes on you that can speed up your cultivation. Master, please stop talking. From now on, the 4 of you will be truly trustworthy people for Master. Master, what do you mean by this? I'll tell you clearly. That rune is not to help you practice, but an ancient spell. From now on, as long as I want, I can kill you at any time, and I can also look at your memories at any time. You don't need to be nervous. As long as you work for me down to earth, you will still be my good disciples. I will even try my best to help you improve your cultivation so that you can become the most powerful person in the world. Of course, if any of you are not willing to follow me as a teacher, you can tell me that I will not force you. Okay, this is a good disciple for me. 2nd child, 3rd child, and 4th child. Now my teacher will give you a task. If you complete it, you will be rewarded. But if you fail, don't blame me for not caring about the relationship between master and apprentice. It's like this. I have a treasure bowl that was dedicated to me by Lao Wu, but it was secretly taken away by Lao Lu when I was in seclusion. No matter what method you use, you must bring the bowl back to me. Master, I asked you to come over. Just stand down for this matter. Boss, go find Lao Wu and see if he is dead. If he is not dead, come right over and see me. Baby. Master, I am wrong, Master, I am wrong, I know I am wrong. This is a little warning to you. Next time, I won't be so polite. Yen Guijue is the biggest opportunity for Yenbang Mountain. Once the time comes, countless people will flock to it. Naturally, we will not miss it when we meet in MO. However, although the opportunity is good, you have to have your life to take it. There are many crises in Yendang Mountain and many comrades are watching. To be on the safe side, our Mexican Trade Association has decided to recruit some strong casual cultivators to join our top team to hunt for treasures together. Master Jean, as a master of Fu Dao, his cultivation level is not low, so Zhong Mao specially reserved a place for you. I hope you can go to Yendang Mountain with us. What do you think? There is no problem in forming a team, but how to allocate resources. Moreover, I am all alone. If you go back on your word and even join forces to deal with me because of money, What can I do to you, Master Jean? Your words are too unpleasant. Some of us are also well-known figures in Qingyun Town. How can we do something to murder our teammates without damaging our own reputation? Who will dare to join us in the future? Don't be angry, Zhong Daoyu, I was just joking. However, it seems that you haven't answered my other question yet. You can rest assured that Ziyuan will distribute this. We will never take any advantage of you. As long as it is a joint action, all the proceeds will be divided equally per head. You mean you invited others besides me? Yes, in addition to you, Master Jing, we have also invited 2 other late-stage Qi training guides. If there are suitable candidates in the future, we will even recruit some more masters. With so many people, it's hard to separate them even if we have a chance. Master Jean, you underestimate Yendang Mountain too much. The Yendang Mountains are very vast and there are so many opportunities that we can't count them. And even though there are many of us, we don't have to act together. If we don't act together, what's the point of forming a team? If there are too many people in the team, it will be divided into several small teams to act alone. The large group will mainly play a role of taking care of it. For example, when a certain team encounters a strong enemy, other teams must help when they encounter it. That's it. When faced with big dangers, it's fine to assemble as a team and usually act alone. In that case, just count me out. Well, with Master Jean joining us, our Mexican friendship group has become a little stronger. My friend Zhongdao is too flattering. In fact, my strength is not as strong as you think. There is something I want to confirm with fellow Taoist fellows about entering the Master, but it doesn't matter. What I want to ask is, are you sure that everyone will advance and retreat together when you get inside, and you won't run away when you encounter a strong enemy? To be honest, Master Jean, I can't completely guarantee this, but before we go in, we will organize everyone to make a vow together. We are not allowed to stand idly by, and we are not allowed to betray our teammates if we can. Well, people's hearts are complicated. If I encounter a fatal crisis, I can't guarantee whether I will run away first. In the past 2 months, I have accumulated more than 2,000 low-grade spiritual stones, but this is not enough. If I want to break through the 8th level of practice, I will need at least 20,000 spiritual stones. And I plan to use this money to hire experts to deal with the old monster crying blood. This blood spirit bowl is a treasure. When I put it on my body, after Master came out of seclusion, it was easy for him to lock me with his spiritual consciousness. Hey, that's wrong. This blood-colored rune was still glowing weakly a few days ago. Why does it look like it has no spirituality at all now? The so-called Renju is the Renju rune that blends blood into the treasure as a master switch. If the consciousness is strong enough, it can forcibly erase the blood mark of the original owner. The book says that after the treasure leaves the owner's sensing range, the blood soul mark will gradually weaken over time or even become completely silent. Erasing the mark of the original owner will be countless times easier. It seems that my cultivation level is still too low. Even if the main rune has been completely silenced, my cultivation level can't shake the blood on the surface. What's going on? It seems that it was not Tamamaru who eliminated the Blade Master, but the reason of Tongtian Treasure House itself. Tongtian Treasure House is more powerful than I thought. Regardless, it is a good thing after all. The blood spirit pill was included in the Tongtian Treasure House. Even if the Master comes to Qingyun Town, he is afraid that he will not be able to sense other existences through humiliation. You see, the wild geese are here. They are really here. Yes, I have heard that wild geese enter Yendang Mountain during the Wild Goose Festival. I didn't expect it to be so spectacular. Oh my god. I'm afraid there is a commercial case for this. Senior Jean, the hall master asked me to come over and call you. There are hundreds of thousands of wild geese. Senior, please come here. Mr. President, Senior Jean is here. Master Jean, you are here. Quickly ask the guards to take their seats. How can I be worthy of being a master? I have seen you lao. Now that everyone is here, let's get down to business. Yes. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. These guys are the main force in the finals this time. Okay, now we all know each other. From now on, we will be a big group. After entering the inner circle, I hope everyone can help each other. Don't scheming for a small profit and making others laugh. If anyone is dissatisfied with the current lineup, you can get up and leave now. Otherwise, who will secretly do it after the team is ready? I will show no mercy. This is the inner map that our Mexican Association has accumulated through the blood of countless people. Although the inner map is not complete, but it's better than everyone's blind smear campaign. I'm a good old man who doesn't ask for anything in return, but I hope you don't leak this map to outsiders. Yu Daoyu is so generous that he gave these maps to us. Thank you so much. With this map, our chances of getting a chance will definitely be greatly increased. Fellow Taoists, you can look at the map later. Let's divide the team into points first. Apart from me, there are a total of 12 late-stage masters present, so if we act together, the number of people is indeed a bit too much. I decided to divide you into 3 groups of 4 people each. What do you think? I am in the second group. In the same group are Hara Tianjiku Huang Mengji and Zhong Shanlang. The overall strength is not weak, as long as there is no intercourse. President, everyone has been assembled, brothers. If your strength is a little low, try not to go too deep. Xiaoying will take charge of everything and look for opportunities in the Jiuxiao Linhai area or take the opportunity to practice on the spot. Every time Yan Gui's internal spiritual energy explodes, you seize the opportunity and practice for a month, and the harvest will not be lower than running around. In addition, the most important point is to be unanimous in dealing with the outside world and not to allow internal strife. If anyone else dares to bully the members of our association, everyone will rush forward and beat the old father to death. This is really not the leader of Lao He. This group of people is really united. Okay, everyone follow me. Everyone, cheer up and pass this canyon. This is the real inner circle. There are opportunities inside, but there are also dangers. If you are not careful, even I dare not say that you can escape the inner circle without any damage. Have you all sensed the spiritual energy? The spiritual energy here is so strong. Dear fellow Taoists, Jiuxiao faces the sea and has a very wide area. We will split up according to the previously divided teams. We will gather at Shenlong Waterfall in 3 days. No problem. This is not easy. Does anyone know it? I have never seen it. It is said that the strength of an adult red copper yin-yang is comparable to that of a foundation building. It's comparable to Zhu Ji venting her anger. Then it's over. Don't be nervous. I'm talking about the adult state. This line is fully functional and has no leader and armor. It is obviously not up to the second quarter and the season has not reached the second quarter, so that's okay. Master Yen, according to your opinion, what level of strength can this red copper silver pill achieve? It's hard to say exactly. It should be between the late stage of Qi training and the peak of Qi training. You have to give it a try to find out. From the late stage of Qi training to the peak of Qi training, fellow swordsman, your range is too broad. It would be better to say that this is a first-level monster. What the original fellow said, I have only seen relevant descriptions in some miscellaneous books. Have you ever fought against this kind of monster in person? How can you accurately judge its strength? Okay, stop talking. In my opinion, this python is not very strong. Otherwise, it would have taken the initiative to kill us long ago. Let's all take action together to deal with it. It would be inappropriate to take action together, in case this beast is difficult to deal with and other people with evil intentions dare to take advantage of it. Aren't we in danger? Fellow Taoist Yuan means that one person should take action first, and then the people behind will take action to help. Then I will take action first. Everyone, please watch from behind. If I can't take it, take action in time and resort to help. This Zhongshan Lang Jin is so generous and willing to take Lu, just take the opportunity to see how the veteran Qi training is performed in the later stage. The great prince borrowed a fire to fly through the sky. The fire was refining the lamp, and he jumped up in a fright in the sea of fire. What is the fruit of enlightenment? This red copper and silver man has a problem and he has no need to resist. I'm so busy that a fellow Taoist can help me find a good opportunity. He was so desperate to throw away this hand. I actually had the urge to persuade them to let him go. Die for me. Zhongdao has really sharp eyes. It's so cool to cooperate with you. Brother Yuan is also a skilled artist. He dares to ride on this horse. I admire you. If you don't get into the tiger's den, you have to catch the tiger's cub first. Two fellow Taoists, you have received no credit at all this time. You will not shamelessly participate in the distribution of the materials on this beast. This is of course too selfish, fellow Taoist priest, right? Although we didn't take action, we were secretly helping you to be alert to the movements around you. How could you fight this beast with peace of mind without our two guardians? Boy, what you said is a bit shameless, right? No one around here needs you to protect the Dharma. Also, your mouth is leaking or something, and you are so ugly that you are barking like a dog when you talk. Huang Mengji usually doesn't talk much, but he has such a violent temper. Brother Huang Daoyu, why don't you say a few words? We are all members of the same team, so there is no way to offend him at all. No, No. Today this little brat must apologize to me. Otherwise I will show him some shame and stop apologizing. It was you, the old dog, who spoke unbelievably and wanted to apologize first. It was also you who apologized first and gave me some color. I really thought you were a 9th level chi practitioner, so I was afraid of you. Well, I will let you know what it means today. Everyone be careful of me. Take action quickly. Thank you, Master Jean, for saving your life. Fellow Taoist, you are welcome. This move is from Xianxia. I imitated the Zhongshan wolf before killing the red copper silver man. Thanks to this dagger, it was sharp enough, otherwise the green snake sword would not have been able to break through the defense of this adult giant. Fellow Taoist Zhong, thank you very much this time. Fellow Taoist Yuan, the person you should thank is not me but fellow Taoist swordsman. If he hadn't just thrown out the top quality ice suits in time and then decisively killed this man, I'm afraid you and I would have to answer here today. The 7th grade ice suit is worth 20 or 30 grams of snacks, and it is hard to buy. Thank you to my fellow Taoist friends for your generosity in building the building. I have been offended before, but I hope you don't take it too seriously. It's okay. We are teammates. We should help each other. Now I should have the right to distribute the spoils. That's natural. Why don't we divide the things first? What do you think? 2 red copper and silver corpses and a silver-striped snake egg. If you are interested in the snake egg, take it. Jubela seems not to accept it, so I won't want it. This time, thanks to fellow Taoist Jing's timely action, I lost a top-quality talisman. I don't want this snake egg anymore. If fellow Taoist Jing likes it, just put it away. What's the use of this egg? Although the treasure tower won't accept it, it's a monster egg after all. You can try to hatch it or bake it and eat it. I think the hatching is very beneficial to the body. Master Jean heard that you are quite accomplished in the path of blessing. You have no attainments in mana, but you can barely draw some middle-grade spiritual talismans. In fact, I haven't tried high-grade magic talismans because you can't buy them externally. It's not necessarily possible to handwrite in the later stage. If it's just reluctant, then how can the old man be so enthusiastic about you? In fact, I will also make some spiritual talismans. Unfortunately, the quality of the runes is too low. The success rate of high-grade spiritual talismans is not bad. The spiritual talismans made at the mid-level are not enough. The Zodiac Angle can also make spiritual talismans. His surname is also Huang. Could it be that he is a descendant of the royal family? What a coincidence. He does know a little bit of gold. Master, I have a merciless request. Can you sell me your sealing runes? I'm afraid it won't work. Since Huang Daoyao is a man of fortune, he should understand what things like runes mean to uniform masters. Does the sword master have any plans to recruit disciples? I know what the runes mean to the uniform master. If you are willing to teach me the runes, I, Huang Mengji, will be willing to worship you as my master for the rest of my life without betrayal. In the future, I will share with you 50% of the profit from selling a charm every time I eat. The conditions are very good. The uniforms are coolies. It's really good to have someone to share the money. But this is Fu Yuan's unique rune side story, and the Guiyuan sect will hunt him down. Sorry, fellow Taoist Huang, your conditions are indeed very tempting. But my rune is also passed down by my sect, and I really don't dare to pass it on without my sect's permission. I don't know where Master Jean is my disciple. I can wait. You can ask Master, maybe he will agree to you accepting a disciple. Okay, since Huang Daoshou is so persistent, I will ask my master if I have time. If he agrees to me accepting a disciple, it won't be too late. Great, thank you, Master Jean. Don't worry. I will do what I say. As long as you accept me, I will follow you and serve you for the rest of my life. I will never complain. Let's talk about this later. I have something to think about. What did the boss do in the past and meet an acquaintance? Friendly acquaintance. Long time no see. Boss, you said he is that ugly guy. Do you have to ask fellow Taoist Han? There is no need to be secretive when we meet old acquaintances, right? How did you recognize my fellow Taoist? You have never heard of the Book of Wife Searching. Xianxia book. This Chisun book is so scary. He could still recognize me after half a year. It seems that fellow Taoist Han has also heard of Xianxia book. If I guessed these 3 words correctly. I'm afraid you heard it from the 4th child. Boss, what are you talking about? You mean he killed the 4th brother? This is impossible, right? The fourth brother was at the 7th level of Qi training when he disappeared. Second and third, you are also old people in the world. Have you not seen this kind of thing too often? Hanin, if you admit this frankly, I respect you as a man. Just take us to the burial place of the fourth child and kowtow to admit our mistakes. The 4 monsters of Xiantan can still leave a place for you. But if you are stubborn and treat me, Boss Gao, as a fool, then today next year will be your death anniversary. You ugly monster, we kindly invited you to join the team and you actually took your life to avenge me. Boss Gao is so sure. Could it be that he saw some flaw? But now that I have done it, I will never regret it. You went too far to let me come. I said, how could you kill the fourth child? It turns out you had helpers to get out. I haven't seen this kid for more than half a year. Back then, he was only at the 4th level of Qi training. Now he is evenly matched with me. I refined the spirit milk and broke through to the 9th level of Qi training. He can actually hold a stalemate with me. This kid must have broken through to the late stage of Qi training. In the later stage of Qi training, he should have refined the spiritual fluid of the fourth child. It seems that I guessed right. The fourth child was really deceived by you. Sword Master, be careful, doesn't I really exist? Where can I find someone who is sneaky? You are the ones who are sneaky. The 4 monsters of Xiantan are so grateful to the original Taoist friends for their timely rescue. You're welcome. We are teammates. Yes, we agreed to advance and retreat together. How can we just sit back and watch at a time like this? Zhongshan Wolf, what do you mean? Do you, Mo Jiaohui, also want to be enemies with our 4 monsters in the immortal world? This is my own business and has nothing to do with the Mexico Fair. Now Master Yin and I are teammates, so please Gao Gao, you sell your face and don't embarrass him again. Otherwise, Zhong will have to compete with the 3 of them. Teammate Zhongshan Lang, you really don't know how to live or die, so you dare to go with him. Do you know that not only you, but also your Magia Association may be destroyed by this move? Is it just you who will cause the disaster? You, the 4 monsters in the immortal altar, do have some strength, but you would be too arrogant to destroy me, Mo Jiaohui. Of course, it's not just based on whether our Taoist friends pretend to be confused or really don't know. This teammate of yours is a member of the Qingyun gang. What does it mean to be a member of the Qingyun gang? It seems that fellow Taoist friends don't know the truth. It's time for all the ugly monsters. Do you want to continue to hide your identity? Okay. I don't know. Is this the person you 3 are looking for? Han Jie, although I don't know what method you used to remove the dark spots on your face, you can't even think of hiding your wife-finding skills from me. I'm sure that you are the ugly 5th man who was wanted by the Qingyun gang. If you get involved with the Guanglong gang, I'm afraid you'll get something for nothing. Dear Taoist friends, we have no intention of being your enemy or provoking Mo Jiaohui, but please don't make things difficult for us. Otherwise, you will not only face Qingyun, but also the 4 monsters of Xiantan who have helped us will not give up. Fellow Taoist Gao, I don't care what grudges you have with fellow Taoist Han, or what the Qingyun gang thinks, but before Yen concludes, fellow Taoist Han is my teammate, and if you want to deal with him, Mr. Long will never stand idly by. The loyal Taoist friend is indeed true to his word. I admire you and I say the same thing. Before the banquet rules, the 4 of us were a unit. Whoever dares to provoke me will not be polite. Okay, good Zhuang Shanlang, don't regret it when we leave. Should I call you Master Han or Master Yen? Your name is just a title. Fellow Taoist, feel free to do whatever you want. However, I feel sorry for all the fellow Taoists who have been implicated this time. Fellow Taoist Han, there is no need to feel guilty. After all, we agreed from the beginning. But one thing I hope fellow Taoist friends will understand is that after the conclusion of Yan's summary, I won't get involved in your personal grudges anymore. It's natural. I deliberately stayed a mile away from them. I'm just afraid that the Tongtian Dharma realm will expose me. My 80-foot spiritual energy absorption range is much larger than theirs. When my spiritual energy is exhausted, try somewhere further. I picked up a spiritual weapon equivalent to 700 spiritual stones for nothing in one night and cleared a level. If UMO hadn't said that there were amazing opportunities inside, I would have just practiced here for a month. It was almost dawn and I went back to rest for a while. It's a panacea. What kind of elixir is this? No matter what it is, let's put a lot of money into the sky and be destined to talk about it. Anyway, I'm not afraid of him crying to death. Aha! Why is there a carved stone wall here? Is it possible that there are people living down here? This carved stone wall is a closed and minimalist thick stone door, and you can only see half of it when you look into the end. There is a mechanism on the top of the door, but I can't find the control point. I definitely can't break it open. Why don't I go find Zhong Shanlang and the others? This is really a stone door. Most of these stone gates are controlled by agencies. Let's find out where the agencies are. No need to search around here. I have already looked around. There is no control mechanism at all. I have searched all over. What should I do? I mean, if we don't have a better way, then we can only try to attack by force. Don't worry, this kind of mechanism makes the door generally extremely thick. Even if we are 4 peak practitioners, we may not be able to break it if we attack at the same time. However, I heard that many seniors' cave activation mechanisms are not set up around the portal because it is too easy to be discovered. Don't do it around the portal. Can we search further afield to see if there is still such a saying? Then let's quickly search and find out again. Come on, the stone door is open. Go over and see if it's open. I found the mechanism. Okay, great. Go in and see what's going on. Help me. Help me. Help me. Strange bones. I want to put it on them. This is the Void Yuan Talisman. It is not very powerful, but if it is attached to the body, it will instantly drain the practitioner's true energy. At that time, it will be really dangerous. Fire, this virtual element method, huge fire, I have a fire talisman. Zhong Daoyu, are you okay? You're okay. It's just that you suddenly lost your energy and scared me. The monster bit me a few times. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid you'll be in bad luck today. What are you talking about? This is not the first time we have encountered this situation. Zhong Daoyu, if you are not really angry, I'm afraid you won't be able to open the storage bag. Let's take it to recover first. Thank you. Come here and take a look. It seems that it is really a cave of a certain senior. There are 10 tables and 10 chairs. There are treasures and no treasures, but I can't see them. The view is blocked and I can't see the whole picture. Don't use the moonlight to try to take a picture. You must appease the fire, but don't focus the light. This photo is like a guiding light, and it will rush towards you in a moment. Fellow Taoist Han, what should I do now? There are probably a lot of Shuyuan servers here. Do you still have the fire talisman? I just threw them all out. I have 2 Liao Yuan servers. Okay, then I'll use the firewall tree to seal the entrance of the cave. You can throw the fire talisman in and see if you can extinguish all the wishing talismans inside. Isn't that right? If there is any treasure inside, wouldn't it all be destroyed? Brother Han, Master Yuan, have you discovered anything soon? Look at this, is this the legendary storage medium? Yes, it is indeed a storage medium, but it has been broken. The space inside is full of cracks and is extremely unstable. It is such a pity. Otherwise, just this storage medium can be worth a lot of money. Is there anything in it? It's not much, but there seems to be a few things. Look, it's empty inside. This book looks good. I don't know what material it is made of. Even the alchemy furnace was broken, but the picture of hundreds of medicines is still intact. Sapphire grass is mild in nature and prefers shade. It lives forever under the food pride gathered by jade dew. When it is born, it is like malt. When it matures, its leaves are like sapphire. If it is exposed to sunlight, it will turn into a transparent form. The red goat fruit is hot and hot. This is a powerful strategy to live in the lava veins. When you are born, it is like a red bean. When it matures, the fruit is like a ruby. When you pick it, you need to cut it with a jade tool. If it touches iron, the medicinal properties will be gone. Both will be trained to be cold, moisturizing, and happy. Live forever on the bank of the underground river in the 10,000-year ice cave. The birthstone is like condensation. The mature stone is shaped like a white jade plate. Its texture is like ice cracking. It has the sound of gold and stone. It must be used as medicine within an hour after leaving the soil, otherwise it will turn into water. This book is really extraordinary, but that's all it is. What do you guys think of the division? I have a suggestion. Fellow Taoist Huang and fellow Taoist Han, you two can refer to it. What is my suggestion? The content of this book is too rich. If I want to memorize it in a short time, I'm afraid it's impossible. It's better than this. The 4 of us each paid the highest price to own the original copy of the book. The other 3 people spent a day reading this book during this event. As for how much you can remember, It all depends on your talent. Whether you can do it or not, whoever gets the upper hand will get the snacks that were originally given. Naturally, the other 3 people should share it equally. This is a good suggestion. I have no objection. Since Brother Han has no objection, what can I say? You can decide on this matter. I have nothing to say. Okay, let's do that. I'll make the first offer and I'll give you 100 low-grade spiritual stones. Forget it, I'm not interested in alchemy, so I won't participate in the competition. I'll look through it for a while and I can remember several poems. Brother Han, come here. Then I'll add another 100 or 200 for low-grade snacks. In fact, I don't really want to compete with this book. It has the Dharma realm of heaven and can definitely memorize all the contents in 2 or 3 hours. However, the memory is unreliable and you will forget it after a long time. The price is not high, but it is worth 200. It seems that fellow Taoist Han is quite interested in elixirs. Since I don't want to win anyone's love anymore, I'll give this book to fellow Taoist Han. Then I'd like to thank the 3 original fellow Taoists and share it with them. It turns out that the 3 orchids I collected earlier were actually rare elixirs. The fruits of silver orchids can not only make elixirs, but also make elixirs. The divine pond can also bring great benefits to people. With this book, you will no longer be confused when encountering precious elixirs. Korean tour guide seems to have gained nothing here. Let us take a look at this book first and then return it to you. Please read it. Thank you, Tour Guide Zhong. Tour Guide Huang, please come and join us. Fellow Taoist Zhong, are you okay? It's okay. I just feel a little dizzy and want to sleep. It's okay. You guys take your time and take a look. I'll go out and find a place to practice. Tomorrow morning you guys come out of the first cave to find me. Let's go to the Xianlong waterfall together. Go ahead. The second level has also been cleared. At this rate, if I don't run around looking for opportunities in a month, I might be shy if I reach the 8th level of practice. Brother Han, come with me quickly. What new discoveries are there? There is a secret passage in the epic. Han Daoyu wrote it for you. How did you discover this secret passage? My friend from the middle way always wanted to sleep at first. Then for some reason he suddenly got upset and pushed the table hard. As a result, a gap was exposed underneath. We moved the stone table away and took a look, only to find that there was a hole underneath. Zhuang Shanlong's situation doesn't look good. He can't really be so unlucky, right? Okay, stop talking. Let's go in and take a look. It would be bad if someone else comes and bumps into us. And today is the 3rd day. We have to hurry over and meet up with fellow Taoist Yu and the others. Yes, hurry down and take a look. How long will this take? We should go back the way we came. Otherwise, fellow Taoist Yu and the others may be impatient. It would not take us more time to go back after we have walked so far. I think it's better to keep going. Maybe there will be an exit after just 2 turns. I think it's better to keep going. If fellow Taoist waits for a long time and we don't go, we probably won't be able to do it. Okay? It's just an ordinary tunnel down here. I won't come down. Fellow Taoist Yu, the output of jade cattails this year is not high, and there are only a dozen or so plants available. There is no need to fight life or death. How about we divide it equally? You two share it equally. Where should we put our Kuanglong gang? Fellow Taoist Lu Yu has a share in the spiritual medicine of Brother Yu. You two can't take it all for yourself. Zhao Jinlong is dead. We were here first. It's a bit unreasonable for you to come out and interfere. The genius of reasoning is destined to get this rare elixir. It matures only once every 5 years. Last time I was delayed by something and let you pick it up ready-made. This time you want to keep it all for yourself. Don't you think it's a bit greedy? What does it matter to me if you miss the time frame? I didn't say it's none of your business. It's just that this time, the jade grass has to count on me. There are only a few jade puchong plants, but there is no need to argue with fellow Taoist Lu. Since fellow Taoist Zhao is also here, then the jade puchong should be divided equally among the 3 families. Why should Brother Yu really want to share it with the eldest brother? I can only give it to Zhao Jinlong from your share. My share will never be given to Lu Xinghe. If you want to say this, then you can't even think of getting a single one. Fellow Taoist you, why don't we join forces and beat this guy up? It's up to you to beat me how you want. Okay, fellow Taoist 6, there's really no need for that. I might as well tell you that I came here this time not just for the purpose of these jade cattails in front of me. My goal is the opportunity behind the waterfall. At the beginning, fellow Taoist you, are you crazy? But there is a big danger later. You forgot that a few years ago we encountered the skeletal monster of fellow Taoist Lu, who was afraid of your Qingxuang sword. Go chop his head off. That time I was scratched and poison entered my body, which made my blood run cold. Took me more than 3 years to get rid of it. If it wasn't for these two bastards who had no business cheating me, why did I get a large piece of flesh scratched off my chest? Yes, forget it behind the Yu Lao Gu waterfall. I don't know if there is an opportunity, but the danger is 100%. I'll scare you too. Okay. If you don't go, forget it. We, the Mojiaowi, will go in by ourselves. As for the Upikeo now, I suggest that it should be divided equally among the 3 families. If you are not convinced, then just have a fight. The Mojiaowi are not afraid of a fight. Lu Shi, let me tell you whether we agree or not. There are 6 of us, but 5 of you are more than enough. Well, today I am unlucky. If we divide it equally, we will divide it equally. This is almost the same as when can I get the jade grass? Even though the dragon pool is not guarded by monsters, it is too thoughtful. But there is a natural stillness that only disappears at noon. At that time, we can easily take away the jade grass. The natural stillness is the green mist on the water. Although he is as calm as usual now, in fact, once someone comes close, he will immediately form a cyan barrier, which is enough to make a late-stage Qi practitioner vomit blood from his mouth without warning. So powerful, huh? Otherwise, what are we waiting for here? The jade grass has been taken away long ago. I told you to go back the way we came. You have to listen now. Don't talk about the opportunity of Shenlong Waterfall. Maybe we will be trapped here directly. Don't call me. Are you bothered? What about fellow Taoist Zhong? That's not right. Wasn't he still behind me just now? Go back and look for it. I'm here. Fellow Taoist Zhou, are you okay? Just now, your head suddenly got dizzy and you accidentally took the wrong path. You heard the sound of water dripping there. Old man, you don't understand what's so strange about water droplets. The presence of water droplets means that the cave is wet either because it's too close to the river or not far from the surface. We definitely have better chances of going out this way than we did the previous way. Is there still such a saying? Then hurry up and go. Does Zhongdao you need help? No need. I took a rest and I feel much better. Something is wrong with Zhongshanlan. You should be careful about something. He may be infected. It is said that some virtual suits have ghost poison in their bodies, and being bitten by them will cause the human body to mutate and turn into a monster that is neither human nor demon. At first, I didn't think he was so unlucky. By chance, he met a heterogeneous virtual suit. But judging from his behavior during this period, he is getting closer and closer to what the book says. In short, you must be careful not to be bitten by him, otherwise you may become like him. One bite can turn a person into a monster. Fellow Taoist Han, are you worrying too much? You said it is really possible that he was poisoned, but if you say that the body can mutate, I don't believe it. Yes, this is too unbelievable. How about fellow Taoist Zhong? Zhong Daoyu, please stay close to me. You're not feeling well. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. What was the discovery outlet? Is this the legendary Earth Spirit Liquid? What is the Earth Spirit Liquid? It is a special spirit liquid formed by the aura essence in the earth veins. It contains extremely pure spiritual power, which can not only be used to make elixirs, but can also be directly refined to improve one's cultivation level. It is much more effective than the spiritual energy in the Spirit Stone. What can actually directly improve one's cultivation level? Be careful, Taoist friend. What are you doing? Friend Zhongdao, I know you are injured, But at least you can divide it equally before drinking so as not to lose your share. He has lost his mind and cannot hear what you are saying. Don't wait. Hurry up and pack up the Earth Spirit liquid before I do it. Go back with me. Huang Dao said we should hurry up. The Zhongshan wolf is now only a preliminary mutation. If it is fully transformed, we may be in big trouble. This is just a preliminary mutation. Yes, it is said that after being infected by the ghost poison of Shiyuan Mansion, the body will continue to mutate in the direction of the Shiyuan suit, and eventually it will even grow wings. At that time, I will not be able to deal with it. He has wings, so it seems that he cannot be merciful. I will give it to the Taoist friend in the middle to be completely freed. Friend Zhong Dao, I'm really sorry and I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, no more, no less, a total of 60 bottles is good. Then there is no need to worry about anything. The three of us each have 20 bottles, so we can just split it up. Right, fellow Taoist Yuan, what are you going to do?
My friend from the middle way has already been reincarnated.
Just use resources that won't be exposed. Run quickly. He has completely mutated. Wait for me. Not so good. The two tour guides are waiting for me. Fellow Taoist Han, stop running away. That monster doesn't seem to be catching up. Damn it, what the hell is that thing? He has been completely mutated. If you want to kill him, it will be useless unless you burn him to ashes. Why doesn't he have life? I didn't know that it was written like this in a book. I really have to thank Ji Bai for clearly describing the details of this kind of monster in his illustrated book of monsters. Otherwise, I would be as confused as them now. Okay? Fellow Taoist Han, fellow Taoist Huang, what movement did you hear? There was no sound. I seem to have heard a burst of footsteps over there. Could it be that guy is catching up? No, the footsteps clearly didn't belong to one person, but rather to the sound of several people running together.
How many people?
I think this place is not suitable for staying for a long time. Regardless of whether it is a Zhongshan wolf or not, we must be careful. Come on, hurry up. I can't run anymore. Su Dao Yu, I'll carry you on my back. Thank you, fellow Taoist Deng, for saying this. We are teammates. As long as I have one breath, I will not abandon you. Fellow Taoist Deng, please leave me alone. Run quickly and don't move. I can insist on believing. Maybe the exit is right in front of me. Why are you doing this? If this continues, we may all die here. A dead end. This is a dead end. Oh my God. Is it true that God is going to destroy us? Don't panic. There is no chance of survival. If you mess around, you will definitely die. Spread. Save him while he fights. Save me and wait until you are there. Run away. Take action. I know you. Fellow Taoist Han, if you have this good thing, why didn't you take it out earlier? Fellow Taoist Yuan misunderstood. It's not that I don't want to take it out, but that this talisman is special. It must hit the target so that it can always be attached to the target. Otherwise, it will be fixed in a certain place and wasted. Fellow Taoist Deng didn't even recognize him. He was Master Jin. It's just that. It turns out that fellow Taoist Han is really grateful to several fellow Taoists this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll have to explain that we can't do anything here. We just rely on this top-quality talisman of fellow Taoist Han. Otherwise, even if the three of us take action, we may not be able to take down this monster. That's right. Deng Dao Yong, how did you get here? And what's going on with this monster? Alas, it seems we were overconfident in this matter. After we took away the jade grass, we followed Mr. Yu into the deep seal of the waterfall to hunt for treasure. Not far away, we encountered 3 extremely difficult skeleton monsters. Some of them were poisoned by cold poison. The battle strength was greatly reduced. Everyone was pushing and fighting, but accidentally ran into the lair of a large group of sea monsters. The team was instantly dispersed. We were chased by this leader all the way, thanks to your rescue. Thank you so much to the 3 fellow Taoists. Fellow Taoist Su, you look very cold. Is there no big problem? Isn't he also infected? What infection was caused by being bitten by Su Yuanfu? Zhuangshan Wolf became a monster after being infected with ghost poison. I guess the monsters here are probably humans infected with ghost poison. Now that I think about it, I might turn into the kind of monster I was just now, shouldn't I? Fellow Taoist Han, are you mistaken? I heard from the president that Lu Shihe was scratched by a monster and had poison in his body. But now he is alive and well and has not turned into a monster. Is there such a thing? Then I don't know. After all, I don't know much about this matter. It scared me. It seems that I can still be saved. No, he mutated and ran away. Fellow Taoist Han, it's great that you're okay. We were worried about something happening to you. We were planning to come back and have a look. This is a dead end. It would be troublesome if another monster comes around. This is the road we came in from before. Just follow it and you can get out. I didn't expect that there are such people in this world who value love and justice. It's not easy for us to come out. I will never come to this ghost place again. Bodhisattva, no one else can cure it, but I have a magical source of medicine. If I can get it into the middle of the fire, wouldn't it be a big profit? However, now there are many people with mixed eyesight, and the prohibition has not been lifted, so we cannot act rashly. I can't survive. I'm afraid I won't survive. I need to find a place to rest. President, they will call me again when they come back. This thing is very similar to the black 5 candles that the 4 monsters of Xiantan lost. It's not bad. This spiritual liquid is really magical. The quality of physical training's chi is higher than that of spiritual energy. The checkpoint of the 8th chi vein. The checkpoint of the 8th chi pulse was opened like a broken bamboo. Guide Su, I'm afraid your situation is not suitable for you to continue. How about I send you to the outskirts and let my disciples from the Mojiaoui escort you back to Qingyun town to recuperate? How embarrassing is this? It's okay. Anyway, the president and the others haven't come back yet. I'm just idle here. Tour guide Su will take me to take a rest. How can Su be able to get fellow Taoist Deng to express his enthusiasm like this? If he survives, he will definitely repay fellow Taoist Deng for his great kindness in the future. If fellow Taoist Su really wants to repay him in the future, he can keep nothing secret from fellow Taoist Su. I am very interested in your wooden cow tree, but I wonder if Dao Yu Su is willing to teach it to Dao Yu Deng. Tell me truthfully, is it because of my wooden cow tree that you saved me again and again? Fellow Taoist Su, don't speak so harshly. I'm really interested in your wood cow tree, but I am sincerely helping you. Think about it, if I hadn't gone all out to help you, you might have been killed in the hands of the monster in the Sea Valley. Fellow Taoist Deng said it makes sense. You agreed. However, this tree was taught by my ancestors personally and has not been recorded in the book. Even if I wanted to give it to you directly, there is no way. Otherwise, you can send me back first. When I recover from the injury, I will pick a copy for you according to my memory and personally teach you how to practice. My kindness to save you was in vain. Fellow Taoist Su actually played tricks on me. Forget it. If you don't want to give it to me, don't force it. Fellow Taoist Du, where are you going? Fellow Taoist Deng, please come back. If you want a wooden cow tree, I will give it to you. I mean it. Seriously, but please swear, fellow Taoist, that after you get the wooden cow tree, you will send me back to Qingyun town safely. Okay. Deng swears that as long as Taoist Su teaches me the wood cow tree truthfully, I will send you back to Qingyun town. If you regret it, you will not die a good death. Okay, actually, I lied to you. The wooden cow tree has the original version. Friend Deng, please take a look. This is the wooden cow tree passed down by my Su family. Although it is a handwritten copy, it is not defective. Let me take a look. It seems that fellow Taoist Su did not lie to me. Of course, in my current state, how dare I fool you? Since there is no problem, how about I trouble you, fellow Taoist Deng, to help me send him back to Qingyun town? There's no problem, but it's really hard for a fellow Taoist to carry it on his back, so why not try another way? What an idiot. If I hadn't done it for some benefit, why would I have saved you, an unwilling outsider, over and over again? Su Daoxiong, don't worry. Deng will keep your word and will definitely send your body back to Qingyun town. Fellow Taoist Deng and fellow Taoist Su, you two don't have to worry about his poor condition. Last night, I handed him over to a disciple from the Mojiao Society to help him send him back to Qingyun town. So that's it. Fellow Taoist Deng is really a warm-hearted person who values love and justice. We should be teammates. This trivial matter is nothing. Fellow Taoist Han, are you still practicing? I don't know. We didn't see him last night. Maybe he went somewhere farther away, right? Fellow Taoist Han, you're here. Fellow Taoist Yuan, haven't fellow Taoist Yu and the others come out yet? Shouldn't be, right? Fellow Taoist Huang and I have also just arrived. It is said that a mature jade plant can be sold for 200 snacks. This is really a windfall. Fellow Taoist Han, what are you doing? I'm a little interested in those jade cattail seedlings. Jade cattail seedlings, Han Daoyu. Please don't do anything stupid. This thing can't survive without being here, and immature jade cattail is useless. This thing matures once every 5 years. It is an internal decision of our 3 major gangs. If he pulls out the seedlings, we will step on a ball in 5 years. Yes, fellow Taoist Han, please don't do things that harm others and do not benefit yourself. To be honest, I actually have quite a lot of insights into the cultivation of Ganoderma lucidum. I guess it's not impossible for the 2 Taoists to transplant the jade pullagrass, so don't worry too much. The source of this medicine is really powerful. According to the 100 medicines chart, under normal circumstances, it takes about 3 months for the silver blue fruit to bloom and bear fruit. He already died. What happened to him? Maybe I'm dissatisfied with your behavior. Friend Han, I'm not telling you that what you did is indeed a bit unethical. Okay, Huang Dao Dao. Are you free? How about we find a place to chat? Fellow Taoist Han has something secret that he wants to tell me alone. I do have some private matters that I would like to discuss with you alone. Fellow Taoist Huang, this is not your first time in Qingyun town, right? What does fellow Taoist Han mean by this? Huang Daoxiao, don't be nervous. Recently, Han is looking for someone with the same surname as Huang. It happens that that person can also make magic talismans, so it is inevitable to wonder whether that person has anything to do with you, Taoist Huang. Is he an enemy? Isn't it just that you ask him for advice on some issues? I don't know the name of the person you are looking for. But I heard that the man's appearance is very distinctive. I wonder if Huang Daozhou can take off the mask and tell us frankly. His appearance is very distinctive. You are really not his enemy. Has Huang Daozhou read this book? Where did you get it? It seems that Huang Daoyu really knows this book. To be honest, this book was given to me by a friend of mine. I learned the origin of this book from him. I came to Qingyun town to look for the owner of this book. I hope to ask for some knowledge about uniforms. Friend Taoist Han, you have found the wrong person. You, a master of uniforms, find someone who only knows the basics to ask for advice on uniforms. Listen to the tone of zodiac angle. This book is really sold by you. If this book has not been resold, it should be sold by someone else. What a fate. I didn't expect that we have been together for so many days. The mirror is right in front of us. Huang Daoxiao, I'm a little curious about why you want to sell this book and at such a low price. Back then, when I was very poor, I happened to fall in love with a piece of foreshadowing and almost got some snacks, so I sold my ancestral uniforms at a low price. Now that I think about it, I feel really ashamed of my ancestors for being like this. But Brother Han wants to ask me for advice on uniforms. I'm afraid he'll be disappointed. I only know some basics. If you don't dislike me and want to become your master, I still need the master's nod to agree. It's okay. I can wait. Friend Huang Dao, I want to ask you something again. You have been wandering around all year round. Can you recognize the places marked on the purple map? I look at this map. It seems to be a partially enlarged part, but there is no place name. It is difficult to distinguish where it is drawn. However, this river scene gives me a feeling of déjà vu, friends Huang. Please think about it carefully, and I remembered that it was Ziyun Mountain. When I was young, I went to Ziyunwai's house with my grandpa as a guest. There is something strange about this jade belt-like river in front of Ziyun Mountain. Where is Ziyun Mountain? Why is the treasure hidden by the royal family of Nanyang County in Ziyun Mountain of Nanyang instead of the royal family of Yuanzhong County? Brother Han, you see someone is coming out. Oh my god. Hall Master Deng Zhengchong was injured by the skeleton monster. You sent him to the outskirts and then found a few reliable people to mistakenly send him back to Mojiaowi to recuperate. Let's adjust our breathing again. It's the president. President, I think we should not go any further and find a place to practice until the end of the month. This time I took the plunge, but I really can't bear to stop like this. It's safer over there and there are plenty of opportunities. I don't want to miss this opportunity. If you really don't want to go, just stay here. I'll take Hall Master Deng and the former Taoist friends over there to try their luck. Since the president has made a decision, my subordinates will naturally not back down, so I'll go there with you. Okay. What's going on? Where are those jade leaf seedlings? I took them away from you. What did you do with the seedlings? I'm gonna try transplanting it. Friend Taoist Han, what you did is a bit unkind, right? If that thing could be transplanted, we would have taken it away long ago. Why wait until now? I want to try this jade cattail grass. It is naturally raised to receive medicine. It was not raised in captivity. I take it and I don't feel like I owe anyone anything. Fellow Taoist Han, your behavior really makes me look at you with admiration. I was wrong about you before. Now please act alone. Don't come with us. Fellow Taoist Yu is trying to drive me away. That's right. Fellow Taoist Han not only had a feud with the Qingyun gang but also did such a disgraceful thing. I don't want to see you again. Okay? Fellow Taoist Yu, I am of low strength and will not be a drag on you. Say goodbye to tour guide Han and wait. I, fellow Taoist Yu, have some personal matters to deal with and I won't go with you anymore. Fellow Taoist Yu and fellow Taoist Zhou are planning to find a place to practice quietly without accompanying you to continue the adventure. We will say goodbye and have a good time. Get out of here. I must have made a mistake and actually attracted a group of white-eyed wolves. Huang Daoyu, why are you following me? If the old man doesn't want you, it doesn't mean we hate you too. Brother Han, if you don't dislike me, I still want to form a team with you. And there are so many crises here, I also want to be with you. Can we all take care of each other? Fellow Taoist Xin, with your strength. There doesn't seem to be anything good for me. You can't say that. Although I'm a little higher than you in terms of realm, I'm ashamed of myself when it comes to being knowledgeable. I feel like I'm with you. The harvest may be greater, but I am not as good as Han Yi when it comes to the virtual Yuan server. What's more, he probably still has a lot of top-level server leaders hidden in him. Yuan Dao has received awards. It doesn't matter if you want to team up with me. But I want to explain one thing. You should know that I have some enemies who have also come here. If we happen to run into each other, I hope that you two can help each other if you can. Otherwise, we should go our separate ways. There is no problem. As long as I can do my best, I will never back down. But if it is really impossible and I can't fight with all my strength, I hope fellow Taoist Han can understand that I am also better off. Having two of them is enough. Han Yun. If nothing else happens, I can clear all the remaining levels tonight and enter the 8th level of practice. Give me some support, there's something wrong with me. If there is a ghost, could he be frightened by my corpse? Although the 9th level of weapon refining has the same 30 levels as the 8th level, based on past experience, it may be much more difficult to break through than the 8th level. I wonder how many more levels these 6 bottles of earthly spiritual energy can help me clear. Brother Han, there is something ghost on me. Where is the ghost on me? Brother, you have to think straight, right? There is no ghost on you. Really, Brother Han, although I can't see it, I can feel that there is an invisible thing lying on my back and blowing air conditioning into my ears from time to time. Brother Han, please help me. I don't want to die. Brother Emperor, is there something wrong with your cultivation? You listen to me. Could it be that it's really a ghost? Brother He, what are you talking about? Aren't you a uniform master? If you have a magic talisman to get rid of ghosts, please take it out and help me. Brother, I do know how to subdue ghosts, but I can't exorcise ghosts. How can I help you? I'm done. I'm dead. Big brother, big sister, uncle, aunt on my back. Please let me go. I've never done anything bad. If you are short of money, just say something and I will burn some for you. Brother, don't be too pessimistic. Although I have never seen a ghost, I heard that ghosts are most afraid of the sun. Maybe they will leave by themselves tomorrow. I'm afraid I won't survive tomorrow. Brother Han, you don't know. I feel like this thing has been sucking my essence. How about I test the fire with fire? I don't know about this, but it's okay to treat a dead horse as a living horse. Is it effective? Is that thing still there? It doesn't work. Brother Han, please come closer and touch my hair. Brother Han, what did you do? Be careful. It's not me. It's your hair that suddenly turned sideways. It must be that ghost thing causing trouble. Brother Huang, it seems that the fireball technique doesn't work on this guy. How about we go ask Yuan Daoyu? He is older and more knowledgeable, so he might be able to do something about it. Well, now I can only ask fellow Taoist Yuan about it. To be honest, I don't believe that there are ghosts in this world that secular people call innocent ghosts. I heard from some practitioners that the so-called ghosts can actually be divided into two types. One is the Yin spirit, which is the heavenly soul that accidentally remains in the world after death. They have thoughts but no memory. They only know how to feed on Yin energy and the souls of living people. The second type is the wandering soul. This type is transformed by human souls. They carry the memories of their lifetimes, but they have no thoughts and cannot attack or tease living people. They only know how to wander somewhere based on their obsessions during lifetimes, until it is led by reincarnation or destroyed by the Buddha of heaven and then disappears completely. But neither Yin spirits nor wandering spirits can play tricks on people. Once they meet, it may be death for you and me. There is such a saying, well, and there is one more thing. Both Yin spirits and wandering spirits can be seen. There is something obviously wrong with your completely invisible situation. Isn't it right to be able to be seen? When I was a kid, I heard people say that ghosts are invisible. If there is a treacherous letter in the zodiac that haunts you, it is what mortals call the ghosts of innocent people. Then my statement is naturally wrong. After all, what I am talking about is the practitioner's view of ghosts. Then Yuan Daoyu, do you think that from the perspective of a practitioner, what is going on with Taoist Huang? It may be that he has been haunted by an imp. I would also like to ask fellow Taoist Yuan to give me some advice on the art of haunting by ghosts. The so-called haunting by ghosts is not really haunting by ghosts, but is a kind of spell from the evil ways of southern Xinjiang. People who are possessed by this tree are like being possessed by ghosts. They can use this tree to absorb the essence of others and strengthen themselves. To perform this technique, there must be a medium attached to the target. All you need to do is find the location of the medium and destroy it. This technique will be useless. I don't know how far the southern border is from here. How could the emperor fall for this trick? Although southern Xinjiang is far away, there is no guarantee that evil disciples will not lurk in Yendang Mountain. Moreover, the people who cast spells are always insidious. They usually don't show off their mountains and water. Even if they are close to you, you may not be able to recognize them. Brother Emperor, what's wrong with me? I feel like that thing suddenly became powerful and sucked my spiritual energy. It seems that what I said is right. The person behind the scenes must have heard our conversation. Fellow Taoist Han quickly looked for anything unusual on Taoist Huang's body. Stop looking. I know what it is. Whatever happened, it's all my fault for being greedy. When I got into the cave, I saw an iron nail on the ground. I thought it might be something left by an ancient monk, so I picked it up and put it in my arms. However, I never thought that this thing would cause trouble for me. Fortunately, Yuan Dao, you are well informed. Otherwise, I would be really unlucky today. I see. I didn't expect that such an inconspicuous iron nail would hide such a dangerous weapon. What does this mean? It's understandable if you say that Huang Daoyu was secretly cursed, but it's not right if you accidentally picked up this thing. Elder friend, don't be too secretive. Is there anything wrong with you? Think about it, half of the people in the wilderness here can't see you. What if you were an evil cultivator in southern Xinjiang and randomly threw an extremely precious evil weapon in a place where it is almost impossible to gain anything? Or should I say that that person's clever calculation was 100% sure that someone would walk into that cave and pick up this evil spirit and put it into his arms? This is too unreasonable. So, fellow Taoist Yuan, what do you want to express? What fellow Taoist Yuan means is that this thing was not arranged by these people from Yengue realm. It may have been left by the predecessors. That's what I mean. It's not right that the predecessors left this thing here. Why did the predecessors leave this thing here? It may have been left behind accidentally. Could also be that they were left behind by earlier people. I think they should be older than you, and I think they may be ancient monks, and they may not necessarily be ancient monks. This is impossible, right? Ancient monks refer to monks who lived thousands of years ago, right? It's hard to say that this thing can have such power and evil energy after 60,000 years. As long as the material itself is good enough, it can even give birth to its own intelligence. Even if the master dies, he can retain the spell passed down above and use this to maintain his own vitality. You don't know if what I said is right. You said he might be a relic of an ancient monk or even give birth to his own spiritual intelligence. The little guy has some knowledge. But what you said is not entirely true. The old god is not what you call evil. Instead, he sacrificed himself to save the lives of hundreds of millions of people. If it weren't for me, you might not have the chance to stand here. But times have changed. I didn't expect that you, the younger generation, would now regard you as evil. It's really sad and deplorable. The evil spirit is the evil spirit. Is it true that when you sucked my essence just now, it was fake? I sucked a little bit of your essence. What happened? It didn't kill you. Back then, in order to suppress the blood of Xianxia's entire clan, our divine witch tribe failed to leave even a trace of legacy behind. The obsession in my heart cannot be eliminated, so I have attached myself to this nail in the coffin, hoping to absorb some energy to protect the remaining soul and find a harmonious successor for my tribe. Over the course of countless years, although my old body has absorbed the essence of many people, it has never actually taken a human life. What's the problem? What's more, this book is also a test. If you pass it, not only will you be fine, but you will also get great benefits. It's really funny that you failed to live up to your expectations and instead complained about me. Who knows whether what you said is true or not? Why do you, a yellow-haired boy like me, need to defend you? Just believe it or not. What can you do? That boy, I think you are not too old, but you have the 8th level of chi training. Are you willing to accept my test? It was a breakthrough just now. That's it. Boy, what is the old god asking you? Are you willing to accept the old god's test? If you pass, the old god will pass on my secret skills to you. The test of Laoshen is divided into 2 parts. The first one is to test the strength of your life soul. Many of the secret arts of our god clan need to rely on the life soul to cast. The stronger the life soul, the more things you can learn, and the more powerful the spells you can cast. The second part will test your Taoist heart, because only those with a stable Taoist heart have the potential to become a strong person. I don't want my inheritance to fall on a person with no future. As for the specific test method, it is not complicated. You can just carry this curse with you. In the next few days, the old god will use various methods to test whether you meet the standard. This includes but is not limited to casting illusions on you or even absorbing the essence from your body. Forget about absorbing the essence. Seniors and juniors feel that they are not suitable for practicing the Wuzu curse. Boy, are you afraid that my old body will be bad for you? Now you know that this curse energy can make you become a scary ghost. If you feel something is wrong, just throw away the curse energy. What else can I do to you? Taoist friend Han, I think what this senior said is reasonable. If you feel something is wrong, just throw this thing away. If Yuan Dao is so interested, why don't you give it a try? It's not that I'm not interested, but it's that this happened too suddenly. I don't understand either Wu Ju-yi or this person who claims to be the savior of the human race. If you don't want to, forget it. I really care about you. If you are not a senior, why don't you let me try how to be a fellow Taoist? Be careful of fraud. Isn't it okay? I still have you guys. If I really have a problem, could you please help me get rid of this curse? Thank you very much. Senior, how are you? Although I am a bit older, I still have a good conscience and my talent is not too bad. This metal would earth 3 spiritual roots. The 3 spiritual roots are not bad. You, a junior like me, are really a bit thick-skinned. Just forget it and don't give it a try. Why do you have to be so yin and yang? I've said a few words to you and you're not happy with it. You deserve to be a junior chi practitioner for the rest of your life. Then you just lie here. You are not a spirit and cannot move at all. You deserve it. If you wait for 10,000 years, you will not find a successor. You dare to talk to me like this, believe me or not. Why am I talking like this? You have the ability to jump up and stab me. Come on, hey, you can't even jump up on your own 2 feet. You are so angry with me. Brother Yuan Dao, please take your time and chat. I'll go back to practice first. I'm leaving too. Old lady, get out of my way. Little Huang Mao, just wait for me to come out. Clearing 6 levels with Looping D spiritual liquid is a bit worse than expected, but it's still pretty good. Fellow Taoist Yuan is still cultivating. I plan to continue to look for opportunities. Do you want to join us? Okay, then I will call Brother Huang. Waiter. This pack of wolves is very intelligent. Are we that scary? The black wolf is difficult to deal with and has no value. It would be easier to run away. However, in the next few days we encountered more than a dozen groups of monsters, no matter how strong or weak. They all ran away when they saw us. It was really confusing. Haixiong, there seems to be a valley ahead, right? It seems that this is indeed the core place of Thousand Buddha's spiritual nightmare, Thousand Buddha's Valley. But this is too desolate and has no aura at all. Fellow Taoist Yuan, are you sure there is a treasure here? Some of you must have read in some secret texts that the Valley of Thousand Buddhas used to be the Buddhist sect, and the relics of eminent Buddhist monks were buried here. Every half day of the month, these stone Buddhas would show the light of the Buddha. But any Buddha statue with the light of the Buddha must have relics hidden inside it. This relic is the crystallization of profound Buddhist cultivation. If a cultivator refines it, it will not only improve his cultivation but also strengthen his body. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and go hunt for treasures. Don't worry, today is only September 14th and tomorrow will be half a month. The view is better up there. Let's go to the top of the mountain and rest for a night before making a decision tomorrow. President, it looks like Han Yi and the others are over there. It seems that they also know the news about Yueban's report. Just know it's no big deal. Although social power is not so easy to obtain, can there be fewer competitors with fewer people? If Han Yan's character is not good, we might as well sell Qingyun Gang a favor and tell Lu Shihe the news and let them get rid of him. Wouldn't it be nice? Even if the Qingyun Gang has a grudge against him, it's not our turn to point fingers. If you tell them, wouldn't it appear that we are deliberately sowing discord? Lu Shihe may not take action against him at this time. It would be better to wait until tomorrow when Lu Xiang and himself find out about her. Even if we don't say anything, they will definitely win a battle. What the president said makes sense. Let's explore the 4 monsters first. Brother Han, I'm afraid we might be in trouble. The boss is Han Ji. Boss, what's wrong with you? Isn't it the time now to find a place to rest? There are many people coming this time. I'm afraid there will be a tough battle tomorrow. Hurry up. Sharaputra, hurry up and don't compete with me. I am a member of the Chun family of Xianxia. Whoever robs me will kill his whole family and mix with your mother. Is it me or the son of the Shao family of Shilin? So miserable. Brother Han, look at that guy's head being blown out. And look at that guy being beaten up by 4 or 5 people. I bet he can't survive the hourly wage. Brother Han, look at another Buddha statue lit up. Listen, don't say anything. The time has come. Second, and third, you go down. Fellow Taoist Han, fellow Taoist Huang, you might as well go too. If you don't want to go, fellow Taoist original man, there are still a few strong men who haven't gone. I want to fight for the big Buddha in the middle. Fellow Taoist Han, you just need to practice 80% of your chi, so go down first. Okay then. The closer the stone statue is to the outer ring, the easier it is to break it. But the outer ring basically already has a master, and he can directly enter the 7th ring of the enemy. This is the shooting power. The spiritual power set by the second one is obviously more powerful than Han Yi's life. Qingyun Gang, Huang Yushan, you Qingyun Gang are really gonna fight to the death with Han. You have killed countless disciples of my Qingyun Gang. Today is your day of death. Silver Snake Palace, Chao Xiu did indeed die in your hands. Even now, I am too lazy to explain to you that your Qingyun Gang has repeatedly hunted Han. I will tell you today. I'm here to save you. It's impossible for you to die. Nothing is impossible. Kill hard, beat them all up. Feels so good to beat them all up. Feels so good. Donkeys in the picture didn't expect it. I'm a piece of shit from the Xiandao League. I'm going to release that devil right now and let you know what regret is. So strange. Not only did these strong men not fight with each other, but they cooperated with each other. Strange. They must have been unable to defeat the giant Buddha alone, so they had to join forces. When the giant Buddha broke open, the Taoist priests would definitely have to fight in a melee. Yes, I think so too. I think we should hurry up and collect the small Buddha statues. Otherwise, when they divide the Jufo Holy Spirit, we won't even have the small Buddha statues. Hey, Brother Han, let's collect and set up the statues quickly. Otherwise, when they free up their hands later, we won't have our share. When did these people cooperate so hard? It's as if they have practiced in advance. Shouldn't be. Logically speaking, the 6th level of Buddha statues is so difficult. The defense of the 4th level should be higher. How come they were knocked open in 2 or 3 times? Brother Han, don't be in a daze. The stone statues that go inward are easier to break. Hurry up. Everyone is grabbing them or you won't be able to share them in a while. Damn, you're crazy. Brother Huang, why are you back? The competition is too fierce, or your life is at stake. Brother Han, how's your harvest? Why don't we take advantage of the chaos and leave here? Well, what you said makes sense. Not good. So what kind of day is that? How many people have died? How come there are so many human skeletons? Yes, it's too scary. Those Buddha statues above are not meant to save the skeletons, right? They are all murderers. This group of beasts who speak of benevolence, justice and morality use extremely cruel methods to kill tens of thousands of my compatriots from the fetish tribe. He also sealed all the corpses here and used the so-called Thousand Kingdoms formation to suppress the many undead spirits of our clan. Even if they jump into the sea for this overwhelming sin, they can't wash away this hatred, even if the world falls apart. I will never forget that I will make those so-called righteous people pay a cruel price for the guards back then. This so-called moon treasure hunt is probably not a chance, but a long-planned conspiracy. What do they want to do? Don't be afraid. I thank you. Help my Shinmen clan break the seal that has been sealed for thousands of years. When the soul returns, it takes the form of flesh, uses blood as the drink, and the bones as the knot, and the resentful soul as the door. In the name of the witch priest, I burned my remaining soul in exchange for spiritual energy, released the seal of the witch clan, and exchanged for the spirit of the night sky. Come back every night, gang leader. Everyone, this is the body of the great demon Yetian. Back then, our clan sacrificed the lives of countless powerful men to seal it here. Now his soul has been completely wiped out, leaving only this superior demon body, although his cultivation has long degraded after thousands of years. But whoever can occupy this body can still immediately obtain the cultivation level of the 14th level of weapon refining. Moreover, Zhuji, Jindan, and Yuanying will have no bottlenecks in the future. It's as simple as eating and drinking. Next, I will choose a person of destiny to help him integrate into this area. What do you think of me? Seniors, choose me. Choose me. Don't be in a hurry. It's not decided by me. It depends on God's will. It's just you. Come forward and give me a try. Senior, just stand there and don't move. Use my hidden soul as a curse to practice soul training. It seems that you are not the destined person. Okay, next one. Who else wants to try it? This opportunity is very rare. Moreover, every time I help you refine your soul into your body, I will consume the power of my remaining soul. Once my soul power is exhausted, even if you want to fuse, you will have no chance, Senior. What you said is indeed very tempting, but if you have to risk your life, forget it. We still want to live for a few more years. Yes, I thought they were refining the bodies in the coffins into puppets and giving them to us. I didn't expect that they were refining our souls into such a dangerous thing. Who would dare to try it? Isn't that fellow Taoist just now a visionary of the future? That's right. Senior, if you really want to repay your kindness, we don't want this body either. You tell us how to get out of here. Snort. You really don't know what's going on. Didn't you just take the initiative to stand up? Now come here and help you refine your soul into your body.
I'm kidding.
You'd better find someone else. Can you run away looking for death? Run, why not run? A bunch of trash. Brother, and it seems that there were too many condensed milk souls just now. This old guy can't hold it for a while. If he takes action again, we must not sit back and wait for death. Be careful. I'm so happy your pulse is full. The ants still want to take action against me. They just don't know how to live or die. Could it be that Lianhuan succeeded? Help the old god to bet on the fate of the sacred tree tribe. The old god of the Immortal Alliance wants to take a look this time. Without me, the gods and demons will see how you deal with this devil. Come on, I'll give you a riding whip, you old immortal. Who asked you to turn me into a monster? Get it out of your body quickly. You should be grateful to me. From now on, you will rise to the top, but don't forget your original intention. Otherwise, you will bear the curse of the entire God Euro forever. Never transcend. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You can't die. You haven't got me out yet. No, Senior, I beg you. Fellow Taoists, I think we should leave as soon as possible. It would be dangerous if this guy turns out to be some kind of devil. Brother Han, what should I do? This old guy has lost his temper with me. I can't seem to go back. Brother Huang, you can't go back if you can't go back, right? According to what the Senior said, this body is not bad. Do you feel uncomfortable in any way? Not particularly uncomfortable. It's just the two little wings on the back that feel weird. What's the point? Brother Huang, if you're afraid of being laughed at, just wear a cloak to cover it. If you really feel uncomfortable, you can also ask a famous doctor to help cut it off. That's fine. Listen to what you said, Brother Han, this is really not a problem. Brother Huang, just heard you Mo say that this specific painting of the 14th floor of the innate love ring is true. I haven't seen the 14th floor yet. Wait a minute. Really, Brother Han, is it true that this body actually has 14 chi meridians and all of them have been opened up? Brother Han, this is amazing. And isn't chi training at the 12th level? How can there be 14 chi meridians? I don't understand why there are 14 chest veins, but this is a good thing after all. Brother Emperor, you will be invincible in the future with foundation building. Ha ha ha, Brother Han, thank you. Brother Han, I am not Huang. I am already a great monk at the 14th level of chi training. I won't compete with you for resources. If you don't dislike these unfortunate people's storage bags, just put them all away. Of course, with our relationship, there's nothing to worry about. Brother Han, go pick it up quickly. I haven't fully adapted to this body yet, so I'd like to take the opportunity to get familiar with it. I still have use for my own storage bag. Could you please help me get it later? Brother Emperor, I haven't moved your body at all. You see how to deal with it. Although my body is not good looking, I am still a normal human being. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that I'm like this ghost now. Brother Emperor, everything is fate. Don't be too sad. Besides, it's too late for many people to envy you in your current situation. Yes, it's all fate. If that's the case, just let nature take its course. Brother Han, now I finally want to understand why those monsters ran away when they saw us. It was because Hara Tenjiku was right. That old man has long been controlled by the old woman of the Shinwu tribe. Those monsters are not afraid of us but the old witch of the Shinmu tribe. It is true, but it is a fluke. This time, the two of us are a blessing in disguise, right? If it hadn't been for the success of refining the soul into the body, I wouldn't have had the chance to sit with you and sigh with emotion, Brother Han. Brother Emperor, speaking of which, I still have a lot of puzzles. You said what happened that year that caused the Divine Tree Clan to wipe out the corpses and seal them in the formation. And what kind of existence is your current body? Why is it sealed deep underground under the abyss? I can't figure it out. Although I occupy this body, my memories and thoughts are still my own. But from the old woman's tone, I guess this body isn't good at anything. Otherwise it wouldn't have been sealed down by the sacred tree tribe for thousands of years. Brother Han, can you give me some snacks? I feel like my pubic area is empty. I haven't counted the snacks yet. Let me see how many there are and give you half. You don't need to give me 180 yuan. That's enough. I Huang Mengji am not the kind of person who breaks his word. That's fine. This guy only has dark spiritual roots. The spells I learned before are completely useless. I haven't even practiced the 7-layer wall yet. And as far as I know, there are very few dark attribute skills in this world. If you can't find the corresponding cultivation method, let alone your combat power, I'm afraid you won't be able to build a foundation in this life. Emperor brother, don't worry. Since there are dark spiritual roots in the world, there must be corresponding techniques. You will encounter them sooner or later. I hope so. But when I cast the spell just now, I discovered another special feature of this body. Something special. It's about speed. I found that even if I don't use my body skills, my body is countless times more flexible than before. This is so amazing. Is it because of the realm or the body's own talent? There are reasons for the realm as well as the body. I found that when I inject Jinshi into the small wings behind my back, the slightest movement can make the speed more than double. It's twice as fast. Not only that, but these wings are still a treasure. They are indeed too ugly. If I go out like this, I will be regarded as a monster. Wait a minute, brother. Look at what this is. Cloak? Where did you find it? When I first searched for resources, I saw exactly one item in a storage bag, so I put it away separately for you. Very good. He, Brother Han. Do you think I am handsome or not? Ha 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 ha, Brother Han, you are really discerning. I Huang Mingji have no friends. From now on, you are my friend. Who dares to bully you? I will help you beat him up. Brother Huang is serious. Of course, unless Brother Han thinks that I am half human and half demon and don't want to be friends with Huang. Since Brother Huang doesn't despise me for my low strength, how can I despise Brother Huang for his weird body? Happy Brother Han. My harvest from this trip to Yenguejue has been quite good, and this body has reached the limit of practice. The spiritual energy here can no longer help me improve my cultivation except for restoring my true energy. It is meaningless for me to stay here any longer. I plan to leave Yentang Mountain and go elsewhere to see if I can find a dark attribute cultivation method. Brother Han, what do you mean? Brother Huang, please leave first. There is only half a month before the end of the Yengue festival. I want to go to Xianxia Lake to take a look. Immortal Brewing Flame Pot. Brother Han, if you plan to find a place with strong spiritual energy to cultivate to the moon cat, I won't say anything, but you'd better not go to this flame pot. Brother Emperor, what do you mean by this? Do you know something hidden? It's not a hidden secret, but anyone who knows something about Yenguejue knows the dangers of Yen Lake. It is well known that every time the Yen group returns, the fog in Yendang Mountain will recede and the spiritual energy will begin to recover. But Xianyang Yen Mansion is an exception. Even in Yenguejue, the fog is still there. Through the ages, no one who has entered has come back alive. Over time, it became a forbidden place among people. No one dared to go in to find out what happened. So what is so scary about Yenhu? Because no one has ever come out alive from it, but everyone speculates that it is because of the curse. It is rumored that Yendang Mountain is a cursed place. Anyone who has a cultivation level higher than that of a chi training device will definitely be contaminated with bad luck when they come here. Yenhu Lake is the core of the curse and cannot be touched by any cultivation level. At first, I thought it was nonsense. How could a curse be so powerful? But now I believe it. The reason must be that I don't mention it, Brother Han. You also understand that. The reason why those strong foundation builders didn't come to join in the fun was not because they didn't want to, but because they didn't dare. In normal times, there are no opportunities outside Yendang Mountain that would make them jealous, but during Yengueju, They are afraid of the curse in the inner periphery, so Yen Guiju has always been only a grand event for chi training monks like us. I understand that if this is the case, then I won't go to Yenhu to join in the fun. I'll find a place to practice until the end of the month and go back. Opportunity or a small life are more important. That should be Yenhu Mountain. It seems Huang Mingqi is right. Even if Yen returns to Yenhu Mountain, the fog will not recede. No. The harvest this time was good. I went back, sold the resources, and retreated for a while to see if I could reach the peak of practice in one go. Stop in the cold night. Who am I? I am your fourth senior brother. You are so courageous that you dare to steal Master's treasure. Now go back with me immediately and plead guilty. You are Mo Zijing. Mo Zijin was also called by you. It seems that you are really disrespectful. I just want to ask you if you will come with me yourself or if I will destroy you and take you back to get the Master's belongings. Is it wrong of me? But I also have no choice but to save my life. Senior brother, if you want to take me back, show your true ability. Okay, since you are stubborn, let senior brother test your gold. This guy has actually mastered the magic tiger technique to this extent. What kind of defensive spell is this? The goose spins, the bright moon, the wood falls, the cold star squeezes into the iron pillar, the tail wire, the steel whip catches the wind, the thunder-tooth string, the double-edged sword is colorful, 100 beasts are silent, cheering in one breath. Go quickly. Get up and remove the leader. Junior brother, I say remove the leader. Senior brother, you should think that I am kind. If I meet someone else, I'm afraid it won't be as simple as abolishing my cultivation. Of course, you should also thank yourself. After all, you only said that you would abolish me, so it's as you wish. Thank you all. Fellow Taoist, are you also here to sell resources? Well, I have a lot of resources. I wonder if you can eat them. Don't worry, there are no resources that I can't eat. Just take them out. Then take a look at these resources. What's going on? Fellow Taoist, you have moved 3 precious warehouses away. Fellow Taoist, you can eat and talk nonsense, but you can't talk nonsense. These resources are all saved little by myself. I don't believe you. I don't know if there are 3 gold hunting knives here or if Lu Kangha bought them for me personally. You won't tell me that you are Lu Shiha, right? Okay, I'll tell you the truth. All the gang leaders of the 3 major gangs were possessed by curses and died on the eaves of the 1,000 Buddha's tomb. I was lucky enough to not only save my life, but also collect all the storage bags of those unlucky people, so I have so many resources. Now, do you have any questions? All of them are cursed and possessed. Fellow Taoist, can you tell me the situation in detail? I don't have the time to tell you in detail. Anyway, let's quickly calculate how many snacks these resources are worth, right? If it suits me, I will sell it. If not, I will sell it. Then I can only take action elsewhere. Don't be angry. Fellow Taoist, don't be angry. I'm just curious and it's inconvenient to elaborate. Forget it. Let's continue talking about resources. According to my estimate, the resources here are worth at least 40,000 low-grade snacks. Of course, I can only estimate the specific amount and need to take a careful inventory to come to a conclusion. But one thing that's difficult right now is that you have too many resources. Even if I take inventory for you, I won't be able to come up with so many snacks at once. How about we discuss it? How about I write you an IOU first and you can come back to pick up the snacks a month later? Don't worry. Our Jubela is a chain operation and will never cheat you out of a snack. Can't get snacks out? Sorry, if there is no cash, I will not do this business. Don't go, fellow Taoist, otherwise you can keep this resource for now. I will report this to the people above and ask the people above to come and trade with you in person. It will only take half a month for the people above to arrive. I will definitely give you a lot of snacks for half a month. Okay, then come back in half a month. Good fellow Taoist, remember to come back in half a month. Otherwise, I'm afraid I won't be able to explain to the seniors above. Why does this guy have no trust at all? Xiaomi. Not bad, but the resources are a bit insufficient. I forgot this important thing. Dongran, today is already October 19th. I will wait here for 4 or 5 days for him. If he doesn't come here before dark, I will leave. And you should be prepared to wait in Xingyun town for the rest of your life as a handyman. Manager Meng, I'm afraid something has delayed him. Just wait for 2 more days. It only takes 2 days. If he doesn't come, I'm willing to punish him. But if he comes, this will be a big deal. And isn't there an urgent need for jade grass? If you miss this opportunity, I'm afraid it won't be that easy. I said before that I would wait up to 3 days. I believed your lies, so I waited here for 2 more days. Now I am still waiting for you. I really think I am so idle that I will not give you another chance this time. Mr. Dong, someone is looking for someone outside. He is a senior wearing a bamboo hat. He said he is coming for an appointment. Is really here, hurry up and call him to the backyard. Mr. Meng, you still believe that I didn't mean to amuse you, right? Why don't you please take a step in the backyard? Why are you so happy? If there is no jade putsao you mentioned, I also want you to look good. Fellow Taoist, please come over here and have a seat. I'm sorry to keep you waiting for so long. You guys are really making me wait. I thought you weren't coming and were planning to leave here tonight. Senior, I'm sorry, but there are some things that have delayed me. Forget it, don't talk about this. Bring everything. Bring it. Senior, this pile of storage bags is empty. There are more than 20 storage bags here. There are resources in them. Take a look. Little friend, sit down and talk. I haven't asked my friend, Meng Changyuan, what his surname is. It's cold in the cold night. It's okay. Let's talk about it, little friend Han. Do you have a price point for these resources? There are so many resources that I am too lazy to estimate them one by one. There are so many mysterious weapons, elixirs, minerals, monsters, materials, elixirs, etc. I think it is worth 100,000 spirit stones. Why don't you go and yell for 100,000? Han Xiaoyu, 100,000 is indeed a bit outrageous. Why don't we all show some sincerity and give 50,000? What do you think? 50,000, you get out of here. No, Mr. Meng, I'm out, right? Han Xiaoyu, what do you think? Tell the truth, senior. The price is much different from what I expected. Why don't you add more, senior? 53,000 is really not worth it at home. I won't hide it from you. The main reason why I offer such a high price is because the dozen or so jade grass plants are of great use to me. Otherwise, I can give you 45,000, which is already a high price based on other resources alone. Okay, since the seniors have said so, the juniors won't hold on to it, just treat it as a favor to the seniors, okay? There are 53,000 low-grade snacks in here. Please take a look. Thank you, senior. No problem. But I gave the storage bag to you without returning it. How can I be so embarrassed? It's nothing, just hundreds of snacks. To me, it's not a sign of seniority's kindness. You're welcome, little friend Han. I actually want to ask you about something. I wonder if I can chat with you for a while. The senior wants to inquire about the inner circle of Yendang Mountain. The smart old man heard Dong Ran say that you picked up these resources in the inner circle of Yendang Mountain. I don't want to talk about the origin of the resources. I am just a little curious about the sudden death of all 3 gang leaders. If there is nothing taboo here, can you tell me what happened? You can also regard this as an information transaction. If you are satisfied, I can pay you some snacks as a reward. Information can also be sold for money. Of course, what cultivators cultivate is resources. Where do these resources come from? Do they rely on going into the mountains every day to fight monsters or hiding in deep mountains and old forests to practice hard in seclusion? And in this case, one thing is very important. Chance, practice, intention, nothing is more important than chance. Just like this kid picked up so many storage bags at once. This is a huge opportunity. Think about it if you didn't participate in the Yengui festival and didn't pick up these opportunities. How much time does it take to obtain so many spiritual stones? And with just this harvest, you will leave behind many people who are practicing hard in seclusion and step by step. What Mr. Meng said makes sense. So what does this have to do with intelligence trading? Opportunities are often divided into two types. One is the opportunity that comes to your door. For example, while you are walking, you find a cave in front of you. The cave contains a large amount of spiritual stones and elixirs. Not everyone can encounter this kind of spirit that can only be said to be lucky. The second type is the opportunity obtained through one's own efforts. This kind of opportunity requires enough knowledge with a keen sense of smell. Once you hear the slightest disturbance somewhere, you can combine it with your own knowledge to dig deeper, although many times you are doing useless work. But sometimes you can also find some chance information and finally get a lot of benefits through your own efforts. And this time, Yen concluded that so many people died mysteriously. In my opinion, things are really weird. Naturally, I am curious about what happened here. Is it possible that some kind of accident happened inside Yanbang Mountain? This is Jiangwen. Now, little friend, you understand why I came to you to inquire about this matter, right? The words of the seniors are like enlightenment, which really made the juniors gain a lot of knowledge. According to what the senior said, the juniors' experience during the Yengue festival is indeed of some value. Let's hear it. How could it be possible for Demon Yetian that guy's body was still well preserved? Seniors also know that the matter of damnation is not widely spread in the Qi training circles like yours, but most of the foundation building experts have some understanding of this matter. It is said that 8,000 years ago, there was a shocking war in the Kyushu continent. The two sides were the demonic alliance led by 3 demon brothers and the immortal alliance representing the right way. That battle could be described as a dark sky, dark earth, darkness, sun and moon, and no light. More than half of Kyushu was occupied by the demon alliance. The righteous path of the world is in danger. It is said that it was the evil path from southern Xinjiang that joined the war and drove the demonic alliance back to the western desert. I still dare not set foot in Kyushu, but what is touching is that Yitian, the leader of Demon Daomeng, is the best at concealment. He is so elusive that Immortal Daomeng can do nothing to defeat him. In the end, the Xingwu tribe in southern Xinjiang stepped forward and sent dozens of high-level aid officials to cast spells to get rid of Yi Tian. This completely turned the tide of the war. Ironically, after the war, the Xingwu tribe entrenched themselves in the Yandan mountains of Jingzhou, hunting down mortals and practicing evil arts. After several fierce warnings, but to no avail, they finally launched an attack to wipe out the entire Xingwu tribe. Afterwards, a senior monk from Guangming Temple set up a 1,000 Buddha formation here to suppress the corpses of the witch clan. He invited the 2 sects of the Wanjian sect Tiangongmen to come and guard the formation. Could it be the current Wanjian Lingfeng and Tiangong Fangdong? Yes, the current Wanjian Lingfeng and Tiangong Fangdong are the residences of the 2 major sections. So where are these 2 major sects going now? It's gone. It is said that life was not easy for these 2 sects after they entered Yendang Mountain. It didn't take long before the door started to be haunted, and then they behaved strangely, talking to themselves or crying and making trouble. Finally, they went crazy and killed each other. It didn't take long for the 2 sects to completely collapse. The ghost mist also began to appear at that time. Senior officials from the Immortal Alliance came to investigate and finally came to a frightening conclusion. This was the conclusion that the terrible curse power was left behind after the witch tribe was destroyed. For a long time, no one dared to enter Yendang Mountain. In the past 100 years, the ghost fog outside Yendang Mountain dissipated, and some young people who did not know the truth went in to hunt the demon Su Bao. It was also gradually discovered that during the Yengue festival, it was possible to enter the inner circle for refining and modifying weapons, but it was only for refining weapons. The foundation-building experts who know something about this matter still have a deep understanding of Yendang Mountain and do not dare to step into it. In fact, I always thought that this was just made up by predecessors. But after listening to what my friend said today, it seems that the rumor is indeed somewhat credible. Fortunately, the little guy named Huang Mengji died suddenly, otherwise he would definitely become a serious problem for the Immortal Alliance in the future after gaining the interest of the Night Demon. Huang Mengjie was just a victim, so he got a corpse. As for adding insult to injury, the Xinwu tribe was wiped out by the Immortal League. It was obvious that they were crossing the river to demolish the poor. But how did they preserve Yi Tian's corpse for thousands of years? That's all for today, little friend. I have a VIP order for you. I will be leaving here later. VIP order? Yes, this order is unique to my Jubao Tower. If you show this order when you purchase items at Jubao Tower in the future, you will get a 10% discount. Oh, thank you so much, Senior. Senior, can you ask me something? I want to ask you if you know where there is a powerful killer organization that pays to do things and help people solve their problems. There are many bounty teams in the world, but there is only one pure killer organization, which is the Kings. Yes, this is currently the most powerful and purest killer organization on the Kyushu continent. They don't take on other tasks, they only kill people. As long as you can stand up to it, even if you ask them to assassinate the uncle of the 9 sects, they will dare to do it. It's natural to be so powerful. The strength of these kings is estimated to be no less than that of any top sect in Kyushu. All the major forces in Kyushu are extremely afraid of them, but it is unrealistic to eradicate them. Because not only are they hiding in the dark, but they have also turned into dirt. If they cannot be pulled out all at once, they will only usher in endless revenge. This is something that the 9 immortal sects don't want to face. How can we find them? It's basically impossible for laymen to find the kings. But I'm lucky. I know how to find them. King Zhu is so powerful that he may not be able to hire a high-level assassin with tens of thousands of spiritual stones. First, he goes to Nanyang County to solve the problem of the royal treasure. See if he can use his unexpected talent. Sir, did you come here so late to send a letter or buy a horse? I'll buy a nice carriage. Okay, I happen to have a carriage made of steel here. It is strong and durable and cannot be damaged by ordinary swords. Sir, do you want to take a look? Take me to see it, sir. Come with me, sir. What do you think of this carriage? This car is very heavy and requires a special BMW to be able to pull it. Isn't it okay to take 50 low-grade snacks and snacks together with the car and the horse? The others are cashiers, but these two are different. This is a BMW, so there is no cashier. Okay, then give me one. Hello, guest, you are really discerning. This is simply a BMW with a hero. Guest, we also have a dedicated coachman for rental. Do you want a coachman for long-distance driving? It would be much more comfortable if you have a coachman. You also receive snacks. No, just give the driver some money. An ordinary coachman earns 1 tael of silver a day, and a skilled driver earns 10 taels of silver a day. This is really not cheap for you. But I really want to be matched with one. It doesn't matter whether I know Kung Fu or not. I would like to ask if anyone is familiar with the Nanyang County route. Are you going to go that far away from Nanyang County? You are really lucky. We happen to have a driver here who often runs the Nanyang County route. How about I call you over and let's talk? I used to be an escort in Wangqing, Nanyang County, and I know the route by heart, but the price I'm asking for is 20 taels of silver a day. This guest officer has a long journey and it's boring to practice alone. I also have maids for rent here. Do you want 2 of them? No need. Let's go, it's Young Master. Young Master, where do you plan to go to Nanyang County? I am only familiar with Wangqing area in the north. If we go south, I am afraid we will have to stop all the way. I plan to go to Xiun Mountain. I don't know if you have heard of Xiun Mountain. Please tell me. Chenbua has never heard of this place. Sir, do you know the route? I don't know that you don't often run this route. If we know where there is a training town like Qingyun Town in Nanyang County, we can go there first to repair it and buy a map or find someone to inquire before continuing on our way. Is it a spiritual town? I don't know much about this, but there is a spiritual practitioner who is visiting us. It happens that we have accommodation there. Why don't we go there first? The practice is in a place called Taiyuan Fengshi. I heard that it is the largest gathering place for casual cultivators in the north of Nanyang County, and unlike Qingyun Town, mortals are not allowed to enter without 99% of the people inside are practitioners. Is there such a place? Okay, let's go to Taiyuan first. Hey, sir. Let's take a rest after we go to Taiyuan. Thank you for your hard work. This is Taiyuanfang City. Over there is Taiyuanfang City. This is our in-casting point. That's it. Young master, come with me. Let's go to the inn to rest for a while and ask for the direction of Xiun Mountain. Do the two guest officials want to buy horses for transportation? Or is the steward my name is Wang Hu and he is from the Qingyun town branch of Yunzhong County. I passed by here today and brought the guests in to rest. Turns out that this is how it is. This is my first time in Nanyang County. I want to ask you about a place. Tell me. Fellow Taoist, do you know which direction Ziyun Mountain is? Which way should we go next? Ziyun Mountain is not far away. It is about 500 miles east of Taiyuanfang City. But the carriage cannot pass. Why can't the carriage pass? Because there is no pass over there, only a small path. You can ride a horse over there. I understand, Brother Wang, since the carriage can't pass, then you can send it here. Okay. Please show your pass to prove what it is. You are visiting Taiyuan for the first time. Yes. I see, let me explain to you. Taiyuanfang City is different from other places. Everyone must apply for a pass certificate to enter and leave the city normally. Otherwise, if you are caught, you will be punished with a humiliating punishment, ranging from a fine of several times to the direct abolition of your cultivation. Abolition of your cultivation is too overbearing. Isn't it just an interview? Is this necessary? The rules are like this. If you don't go through it, you can't go in. Don't be unhappy. This is for your own good. After all, there are too many bandits in the Merlin Mountains. If these unruly people get in, the safety of others will not be guaranteed. So shameful. Could it be that having a pass certificate can prevent Scarlet Rust from getting in? Of course, this pass certificate is equivalent to an identity certificate. Each person can only apply for it once and it is valid for life. But if you commit trouble during the interview and are wanted, your pass certificate will be invalid and you will not be able to apply for it again. Because this formation is set up to prevent certain personnel from quickly concealing it, the formation setting is somewhat interesting. I don't know how many snacks are needed to apply for a pass. 50 lower grade snacks. There are only 200 or 300 grams of over 50,000 spirit stones left. Can you do it? I tell you, today is the day for the election of the 3 major families. Not to mention joining the 3 major families. Just go in and watch the battle to feast your eyes. These 50 grams of spirit stones are not a loss. What are the 3 major families who choose to fight? If you don't know, the 3 major families are the Wei family, the Tong family, and the Fong family in Ziyun Mountain. The 3 major families gathered in Taiyuanfang City to recruit more family guards. The salary is quite generous and many people have joined in the fun. Moreover, the selection only lasts for 3 days. Today is the last day. If you miss it, you will never have another chance. In Ziyun Mountain, the Wei family Huang Mengji, who was a guest when he was a child, and the Wei family Zhang Chou don't know where to start. Wouldn't it be easier to sneak into the 3 major families to find the location of the treasure map? There is such a thing. Can you help me, fellow Taoist, to get one? I'll go in and join in the fun. Come with me. Fellow Taoist, this is the Tongxing Cauldron. If you put a drop of blood into it, it will automatically spit out the pass order. So magical? Okay, this is the pass. Wear it on your body and you can pass through the entrance town safely. In addition, I would like to remind you not to do anything wrong during the visit. If you are wanted during the visit, the order will automatically be invalidated and nothing can be done by then. Okay, thank you. Does this fellow Taoist want to try it? How can I challenge you? Can you tell me that the rules are very simple? If you can hold a stick of incense without falling off the ring or defeat me, you will pass the selection. What is the reward? This person has only reached the 6th level of cultivation. Enter our Wei family immediately and you can get 100 low-grade spiritual stones and a salary of 10 low-grade spiritual stones every month. There are too few stone carvings, there are many Taoist friends, and this is just the basic salary. If you have special tasks such as helping to teach Wei family disciples to protect the family mine, etc., there will be additional rewards. Furthermore, the spiritual energy of Ziyun Mountain is rich. Even if there is no basic reward, you can still save countless snacks after practicing for a month, right? Then I will come to you to ask for advice on 2 tricks. Be careful. This person is not simple. He neutralized the attack of the senior of the Wei family with a casual blow. Yes, it seems that his cultivation level is higher than that of the guardian of the Wei family. Why haven't I heard of this good person before? The tour guide is really not a simple man to take advantage of me. Fellow Taoist is much more powerful than I thought. I admire you, Wei Xianxia. This sword used 80% of the force, but the defensive mirror didn't move at all. At least Wei Dao was polite in the late stage of Qi training. What other methods can you use? I can still withstand it. It's a joke. With your strength, there is no need to compete. As long as you have no objection, you can come with me to the Wei family for a while. Since I am here to participate in the challenge, of course I have no objection. But I have a question. Will it restrict our personal freedom after joining your Wei family? Of course not. If you don't want to work anymore, you only need to submit your application 1 month in advance before the deadline expires. Of course, you can use money to do things and you must follow the arrangements of the Wei family while you are employed. This is the basic spirit of contract. I believe fellow Taoists can understand it. No problem. Fellow Taoist, come with me. I will take you to get to know a few other fellow Taoists and then go directly back to the Wei family. If you don't want to continue the selection, today is the last day, and our Wei family's target quota is only 6 people, including Taoist friends. You are just natural enough, there is no need to continue. By the way, I haven't found anyone with the surname Gao. Can you tell me the truth? Han Jin is a casual cultivator from Yunzhong County. I was originally planning to go to the Molan Mountains to gain some experience. I heard that the 3 major families were looking for guards, so I came over to join in the fun. It's not easy to be a Taoist. Seeing that you are only 22 or 3 years old, you already have such strength. Could it be that you are the same as some Taoists, and your ancestors are also practitioners? To be honest, Taoist friend Wei, Han's ancestors are indeed famous in ancient times. But because of the weak spiritual roots of the family has fallen behind for many years. I only managed to reach this point by relying on the resources left by my predecessors. Now that the resources are exhausted, it is difficult to improve. So that's it. Han Jin is on the 9th level of Qi training. In fact, I have already practiced the 10th level of the 9-level Queen Chess. I have cleared the 37 levels. I am only 3 levels away from reaching the peak of the 10th level. Everyone, please follow me. We will go back to Xiun Mountain right away. It is indeed the Wei family that has been passed down for hundreds of years. It really opened my eyes. Yes, this is the first time I have seen such a huge mansion. This is all the kindness of our ancestors. Fellow Taoists, please follow me. Everyone, this house is very spacious. You will live here from now on. We are all practitioners. You don't have to do the work of guarding the gate like ordinary warriors. I'll go to the head of the family to report the situation first and see how he arranges it. After it's settled, I'll let you know. No problem. But fellow Taoist Wei, you promised me 100 snacks for a good night. Don't worry, fellow Taoist. I won't go back on my word once I say it. You guys settle down on your own, and I'll go to the warehouse to pick up snacks and deliver them to you. How is it? Did you gain anything? Living up to Big Brother's expectations, a total of 6 people were recruited, and 2 of them were at the 9th level of Qi training. On the other hand, the Tong family and the Fong family have not even found a second wife so far. 2 of them are at the 9th level of Qi training. That's really good. However, these 2 guys' eldest brother are quite strong. If they are not controlled, accidents will inevitably happen. Don't worry, I have a way, but they have just arrived. Don't act too hastily, lest they notice anything wrong. That's good, brother. I have promised that they will pay an entry fee of 100 million when they enter the Wei family. There is no need to say more about this. You can just go to the warehouse to get it. I have already said hello there. Okay, brother, if you are busy, I will leave first. All the 10 elders are here to speak to the current members of the Wei family. Why bother talking tit for tat? I am just teaching him the principles of life. Don't think that having the 9th level of Qi training at such a young age is great. The geniuses I have seen in all these years of my life are more salty than the salt you eat. But in the end, no matter how good the talent is, what's the use? In the end, they all died tragically in front of me because of their arrogance. So people still need to know how to restrain themselves, otherwise they will cause trouble for themselves sooner or later. You guys can talk about it. I'll go back to my room if I have anything else to do. Fellow Taoist Wei, now that we have the snacks, you should arrange some work for us. Otherwise, I will feel really sorry for this old thing. Okay, since fellow Taoist sure said so, I will find some jobs for you to do first. Fellow Taoist Xianxia, fellow Taoist Wang Jin, fellow Taoist Choding, and fellow Taoist Lu Jing. The 4 of you who are relatively low level in cultivation will be responsible for going to the Wei Family Junior School to teach those little kids how to get started in spiritual practice. Meaning, fellow Taoist Shi Xinjiang, you 2 from the Wei Family's high school will give guidance to the younger generations of the family who have already achieved a certain level of cultivation. It's no problem. I must do this job well and cultivate outstanding talents for the Wei family. I'll take your orders. Everyone, I will go to a senior school to teach tomorrow, so I need to be well prepared and not let the younger generation of the Wei family look down on me. Liang Daoyu, haven't you been practicing in the Nanyang Army all year round? Do you have the training map of Nanyang County with you? Do you need a map of Yendao? I do have one here. Although it is not particularly high-end, most of the Linshan treasures are marked. Can you lend it to me to watch for one night? Don't worry, it will be one night. I will return it to you tomorrow morning. No problem. Just remember to return it to me after reading it. I bought this for more than 20 Ganoderma lucidum. Okay. Thank you very much, fellow Taoist Liang. Yes, I found the place marked with the treasure head. It is within the Ziyuan Mountain. About 100 miles northeast of Jinju Peak, there is a small rocky mountain with no place name. I don't know if that place has been discovered by the 3 major families. If the treasure has been taken away, all this work will be in vain. It seems that we need to find someone to inquire about the situation. There is too much content on this map to remember. Why don't you pick some spiritual mountain treasures to deepen your memory in case you need to meet the Immortal Master in the future? What are you? The Master of the Immortal Master family has ordered the dining hall to prepare 3 meals a day for you. They will be delivered on time every day, including some good ingredients and a small amount of spiritual rice and spiritual fruits. Are you going out? Do you want to eat some before you go? There are not many lingmi lingua, but there are some good ones every day, so eat some. Master, each of these food boxes has a corresponding name on it. You just need to pick your own portion. You don't need to clean it up after you finish it. We will take it away. What's going on? I didn't respond to the sensitive book before. Why is it like this time? But I don't seem to notice anything unusual. Just leave him alone. Fellow Taoist Jean, what time has it been before you came here? Fellow Taoist, sure, it's not my time to teach today. I just came here to get acquainted with these Wei family geniuses. What does it have to do with coming early and coming late? Then you shouldn't have come over during my lecture and interrupted my train of thought. I'm really sorry, but I've already come over. I don't want to delay you for too long. Let's get to know each other with these geniuses. Fellow Taoists. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jin Han, and I am a new teacher at Yanwu Hall. From now on the 15th and 25th of each month, I will teach you on these 2 days and we will make progress together. I met Teacher Jean. Teacher Jean, you look so young. Can you really teach us? Yes, he looks a few years older than Brother Qingyang. Maybe not as powerful as Brother Qingyang, right? Qingyu. Shut up. I'm telling the truth. Brother Qingyang, you are the first member of the younger generation of our Wei family. You have mastered the 6th level of cultivation at the age of 15, and also learned a unique secret technique. It is not impossible to fight across the border in the Mitian Hanquan. Why don't we take this opportunity to learn from Jing Jiaoxi, so that we can feast our eyes on the true power of the Mitian Cold Spring? Fellow Taoist Jean. It seems that you won't be able to convince the public if you don't show off your skills today. Otherwise, you will condescend to be punished and compete with Qingyang. Brother Qingyang and Teacher Shi have already spoken. Why don't you stand up quickly? This is a great opportunity for you to show off. It seems that although Wei Qingyang is a genius, he is ostracized by others. There is no harmony within the Wei family. If you want to fight, just come with me, go all out so I can see what your potential is. Because you are a teacher, go quickly, Brother Qingyang. We have long wanted to see your true strength. Don't let everyone down. Yes, Brother Qingyang, why don't you show your skills to everyone so that Teacher Jean can know how powerful the younger generation of our Wei family is. They are teachers. Young people are just impetuous and will lower themselves in a few words. Wei Qingyang, but the son of the second master of the Wei family is very powerful. If the boat capsizes in the gutter, let's see how much face you have left. Jin Jiaoxi, I'm sorry for the offense. They're all practitioners who want to learn from each other. There's nothing wrong with it. Go quickly. My fellow Taoist, it's not appropriate for you to hide in there like this. I think you'd better take action to scare these guys. Or is it that you only know how to defend and don't know how to attack? With such an intensive attack, if you dare to remove your defense, you will definitely be asking for trouble. The first genius is nothing more than this. The sword master just throws a move and has no power to fight back. It's just that his cultivation level is a little higher than ours and his luck is a little better than ours. I only learned the Mi Tian Han fist with my father's contribution. If I were to learn this technique, my combat power might not be any worse than his. I am a fellow Taoist. I know what you are thinking, but my patience has its limits. I hope you can take care of yourself. Go back with me and continue to learn the basics of magic. I've met Teacher Shi. I'm here to see Teacher Jean. Jean Han, what do you want with him? I want to ask you some questions about cultivation. What I said during the day was not clear enough. Do you need to ask him for advice? That's enough. Go back. You're too impetuous. You should polish the foundation first, as I said. Otherwise, you will have no cultivation but will not be able to exert your due combat power. The son of the second master of the Wei family has an embarrassing identity. If nothing happens, don't blame me. Wei Qingyang. Jin Jiaoxi's junior Wei Qingyang pays homage to Jin Jiaoxi. This is not a school. Fellow Taoist Qingyang, there is no need to be polite. Are you here to see Teacher Shi? No, I came to see you, but you were not here just now and I was kicked out by the stone priest. Looking for me? What do you want from me? That's it. I want to ask you for advice about magic. I always feel that the power of our Wei family's huge cold spring should be more than this, but when I face you today, I feel like I have no way to start. Please come in and teach me without hesitation. I will definitely bear in mind the kindness of teaching you. In fact, your mission Hanquin is not bad. It's just that my cultivation level is higher than yours. If you practice the 9th level of Qi like me, I won't be so relaxed. Yan Jiaoxia actually practices the 9th level? Well, of course, if you have to talk about some of the shortcomings of the heavenly cold spring, I think it is a bit flashy, so please come in and give me some advice. It's like this. Your heavenly cold spring seems to be airtight, but in fact it wastes a lot of true energy. There is really no need in one-on-one situations. It's better to condense all the true energy into a right. The power of a power strike is definitely much greater than the scattered power shadow before. However, the effect of punishment is always set in advance at the beginning of creation. Since the original intention of taking the word mitian is to have enough rights, it may not be easy for future generations to change it. But if you sell it to me, it's not worth the money. I have no interest in cultivating spiritual pets. If I bake them and eat them, I'm afraid of being poisoned. Can I cultivate them myself? If you want to cultivate Xiaowugwai, this thing is very poisonous and has very low intelligence in the early stage. You don't know who will bite you. If you don't control it well, you may die. Okay, that's a waste. If you really give up the resources, I actually have a good way to control this beast. But it doesn't matter what conditions you have, senior. Didn't I say before that as long as you bring your advice back, I will not only stop embarrassing you, but also give you some benefits? Is it still the same sentence now? You bring me some advice and I'll teach you a way to control this beast. You see how it works. No problem. I have no choice at all. If I dare to say no, this old man will immediately turn against me. By the way, senior, I have another question that I want to ask you about. Well, I accidentally heard a word called 14-level Qi training. Doesn't the Qi training device only have 12 levels? How can it have 14 levels? It's a shame that you are a disciple of the Guiyuan sect and you don't even know the 14th level of Qi training. To be honest, I didn't do well in the Guiyuan sect before, and I kept running around here and there without calming down to understand what the state after the peak of Qi refining is like. I would like to ask my senior for some advice. Okay, I have nothing to do, so the old man will tell you about the realm of Qi training. Under normal circumstances, the Qi training device does only have 12 layers. After all 12 Qi meridians are fully opened, you can start assisting. As for the 14th level, it mainly means that in addition to the original 12 energy meridians, the 2 additional meridians of heaven and earth are opened. Haven't you noticed a problem? Although the 12 energy meridians are densely distributed throughout the body, only the head is missing. The 2 meridians of heaven and earth are the bridge connecting the Dantian and the stone sea on the head. If you don't open it up, you can still park normally, but when you need to use these 2 bridges in a certain realm later, the road will be broken. And that realm is your limit, and you won't be able to break through it until you die. Fortunately, you knew the news in advance. Otherwise, if you impulsively live on the street, wouldn't you regret it for the rest of your life? Which realm requires the use of these 2 bridges? That realm does not exist in this world. It is simply out of reach for you, so whether you cultivate the 2 meridians of heaven and earth has little impact on you, because even if you cultivate it in this life, you may not be able to use it. Senior, that devil is at the back of the Taoist temple. I'm still weak, so I won't go there and cause trouble for you. You just need to deal with him and bring his body here to find me. I know, leave it to me. Are you sure he's not a cast chicken? I'm sure it's okay. Then I'll go. It's you. You recognize me. You must first be mentored by the leader of the alliance. 3 points of mystery and 7 points of guilt. On the surface, they don't care about worldly affairs, but they secretly stir up the storm. The crime is such that people dream of mystery. I'm not wrong, right? But I'm very curious. Didn't you die long ago? Why did it suddenly appear again? Who are you? Why do you know my name? Don't you claim that you have no plan? Why don't you do the math? I don't care who you are, but if you bump into me today, it's your death. Trivial skills. It's rare that you little bastard has tricked me to death. I want to leave. Die to me. The drunken old man is a strong person in the sky who can build a foundation at any time, but he can't withstand this old monster and kill him with one blow. If Tukangshen does not change, the water will change. This dog is destined to come back later to pick it up. Meng Xuanji, considering that you are still useful to me, I will spare you for one day. You'd better behave to satisfy me. Otherwise, I will have to use you as nourishment to improve your cultivation. How could this old monster be so ferocious? It's a good thing he didn't get past it, otherwise today would have been a disaster. The bloody old man's sword was so gorgeous. The bone-blooded old man could easily block it and knock him away with one blow. No, I am improving. This old guy is also improving. We must solve it as soon as possible. Although there is still more than a year, I must not wait any longer. Otherwise, when the 3-year period comes, I am afraid it will be the day of my death. Senior, are you okay? You little brat. Have the nerve to ask me if everything is okay? Say, are you deliberately trying to hurt me? No, Senior, why do you think so? It would be unreasonable for me to say that I witnessed the whole process from such a distance. He also said that there is no such thing as a foundation-building cultivation base. You actually said that it is just a chi training tool, not a trick on me, and what kind of foundation-building tool is it? Impossible. This junior also fought against him last time. Even though I didn't win and was being chased around, it wasn't like I was assisting. Could it be that I just broke through? It seemed like that guy was just assisting unexpectedly. Otherwise, I'm afraid my tree god flag won't be able to trap his senior. He really lives in the machine. I can still lie to you. With his cultivation level, I can't kill him. Let's end this mission. You go back and think of other ways to bring sword spirit out for me. I'm afraid it won't be easy. Senior Yi Chi lives in the inner gate. If he can't complete the task, I won't be able to get close to Yi sword spirit. The mission is to build a strong foundation. What mission can you complete with a little chi training at the 11th level? Senior, I plan to go to Yunling City. Yunling City, what are you going to do there? Find the kings. Pig King, you don't want to hire a killer to kill that old guy, right? There is no other way now. This mission is very important to me and I don't want to give up easily. I think you are crazy. Do you know how much it costs to hire the Pig King killer to kill a cast chicken to save the world? You start with 100,000 and you actually know that, yes, I actually had this plan for a long time. It's just that I can't bear to part with snacks, but now it seems I have to pay for them even if I can't. Compared to becoming senior Yi Chi's disciple and enjoying the inner sect's resources, these 100,000 spirit stones are considered well spent. Since you are willing to give up, what else can I say? In fact, I also want to kill this guy. Senior has a grudge against him. What I mean is that I also want to help you kill this guy. Unfortunately, I am not strong enough. This is the first time I have seen such a huge city. Boy, do you know how to contact them? It is said that Zhuang has a secret code, but I haven't seen where the secret code is yet. With your eyes like this, you're looking for a pig web. I can't even find a spider web. Look, what is that? You said it's a pig web button. Sure enough, what do you think it looks like? Is it possible to make it into a standard sign and hang it on the roadside? That's not true, but this is too childish. It is the lowest level of mystery to tell whether old friends will get married or not. But I need to pay some tolls. How much does it cost? Immediately, the lowest base price is 100,000 yuan and the toll is 20,000 yuan. This money just proves that you came to the business with sincerity and the deal is concluded, and the increase can be deducted in full. If you voluntarily give up the publishing task due to your own reasons during the negotiation process, the 20,000 snacks will not be refunded. This is what I want to do if I don't pay this money. I can't even see the administrator of Zhuang. 20,000 low-grade snacks are really painful, but I have a strong background in Zhuang and I won't cheat this little money. There can only be one employer for the task. It will be fine if one of you two goes to talk to me. You want to release the task? Please fill in the detailed information of the person you want to kill in the corresponding position. What should I do if I don't know the real name? Common code names are also acceptable. Age, cultivation level, any special skills, any fatal shortcomings, do you have a fixed residence? And what is the scope of your activities? The more detailed the better. In our Pearl network, unless there are special circumstances, we will not forcefully assign tasks to the people below. If you write it down, I will put the information you provided intact on the reward list. The more detailed the information you provide, the easier it will be for the killer to pick it up. Okay, let's see if there are any questions. It's quite detailed, but you missed something. Please write down the amount of your reward on the last page. The initial stage of boosting is right away. The minimum bounty for the initial mission cannot be 100,000 low-grade snacks. You can increase the bounty appropriately based on your own financial resources. The higher the bounty, the easier it is to be picked up. It means that there may be 100,000 snacks and no one is willing to take the task. When it is posted for the first time, we call it the first launch. If the task is posted for a month and no one takes it, we will force only one person to do it. If this person fails, the second tasks will no longer be forced on the quality person to do it. At that time, if no one takes the initiative to pick you up, you may have to increase the reward amount or cancel the task. It means that no matter how low the initial task amount is, it will be assigned at least once, right? Yes, what is the success rate? Will you not try your best because the bounty is too low? You can rest assured that our mission, whether assigned or actively received, is to remember that every failure of the killer's personal far-reaching power will affect his assessment rating. The level of the killer is also directly related to whether the killer can accept the mission with high bounty, so no one wants to fail the mission, which is fine. Just offer the lowest reward of 100,000 snacks, no problem. What about mid-grade snacks? Is there a problem? Isn't it said that one mid-grade snack is worth 100 low-grade snacks? No problem. Fellow Taoist, please go back first. The target of your mission is not far from here. The black market shopkeeper will take a look at it and come here in 2 months to confirm the progress of the mission. If it is completed, pay the balance. If it is not completed, it depends on whether you cancel the mission or continue to add bounties. Okay. Meet the hall master. What's the matter? There was a mysterious new mission just now. I need you to decide on the mysterious mission. Are there also foundation building masters in Yunling City? In the past, there were indeed few foundation building masters, but this is what it says here. I can't think of anything wrong. What do you want me to decide? 2 questions. The first is that our only immediate killer stationed in Yunling City has been transferred to other places to perform tasks. I am not sure whether he can come back within a month. It is not difficult for me to write a letter and transfer someone from elsewhere. Hall Master, what I mean is, doesn't your disciple already have a silver medal? If he can complete this task, wouldn't he be directly promoted to the gold medal? My disciple. This mission is still a mystery. Although his disciple is an invincible Qi practitioner, if he encounters a real foundation-building powerhouse, he may not be enough. Only the foundation-building warrior can use the assassination technique. There is still some hope that this is the initial mission of the mystery. Otherwise, I would not dare to let him try it. Well, you are interested. Didn't you just say that there are 2 questions? What is the second question? The second question, Lord Hallmaster, you will know it by yourself. Mid-range snacks? Yes. This employer is not simple. He actually used the middle-grade spiritual stone to pay the bounty. At the foundation building stage, the cultivation effect of the low-grade spiritual stone is greatly reduced. The middle-grade spiritual stone is simply precious and cannot be more precious. Even if it is said on the market that 100 for 1, no one will take the middle-grade snacks unless they are a fool. It is indeed not simple. I don't know if there is a background or if I just happen to get such middle-grade snacks. It doesn't matter. As killers, we must have our own persistence and not pursue our employer's secrets. Go down and help me call my disciple over. I'll ask him if he means that the hall master's subordinates are resigning. Master, are you looking for me? Mengji, you're here, sit down. Just now, Deacon Lin received another mission. I'm gonna let you try it. Do you think you can do it? This is a mystery mission, yes, but it is in the early stage of the mystery. You are now a silver medal killer. If you can complete this mission, you can successfully achieve the gold medal. The bounty commission will reach 70% when the gold medal is reached. There is also a priority key for all tasks, which means you can pick any task first in the future. You are short of snacks now. The bounty mentioned at 70% can help you accumulate foundation building capital faster. I think you can give it a try. Master, do you mean to treat this task as my gold medal assessment task? That's right. If you complete it, being a teacher can guarantee that you will be successfully promoted to a gold medal killer. Okay, the disciple took it. Does this look like my disciple? But you can't be careless. After all, the host is the host. Even if it's just the initial stage, it's not on the same level as chi training. If the arrow is wrong, you must save your life. Master, don't worry. I understand. The red cloak is the one I gave him. Brother Emperor, Brother Han, why are you wandering around here with nothing to do? Brother Emperor, have you found a suitable practice method? Find a quiet place to talk. Okay, I have found a dark attribute technique that can assist in attacking, but assisting requires a lot of spiritual stones and some panacea that can increase the success rate to be safe. At present, not only have I not found the elixir, but I also don't have enough spiritual stones, so I can only hold on. What magic elixir can improve the success rate of foundation building? I heard that the most common one is the foundation building pill. In addition, there are various 5 elements elixirs that can also increase the success rate of foundation building. Without these foreign aids, even Danlingen has a high chance of failure. I don't want to bet on it. Brother Emperor, if you have other matters, you might as well go ahead and talk about it when we have time. To be honest, Brother Han, I do have something important that needs to be dealt with. How about we talk to Brother Han after I finish it? No problem. I don't plan to leave Yunling City for the time being. If you have time, you can come to Huixian Tower to find me. Then I'll leave first. Come out. How did you find out that my yin energy on you is too strong? It's really strange. How can a living person have such heavy yin energy? How do you make a robot doll? Old thing, give me a blow, it's interesting. Get out of here 3. Let's go.
Amulet Yetiam.
Xianxia left. I have something to discuss. Small balls. Strong host. The old monster crying for blood, could it be that the Pig King recognized my failure and attracted this old guy here instead? I am 7 or 8 miles away. I don't know if I can use the stillness induction to detonate the fire. I have to run away quickly. Senior, why are you here? It seems that the Zhuang operation failed. Did you choose to add more money, or what do you think, Senior? I don't think you need to add more money. Why? This old man crying blood is not as simple as you think. I think even if you increase the bounty to 300,000, no one may be able to deal with him. If you really have such a sum of money, you might as well give it to me. I think that when I recover my foundation building skills, I will be more reliable than those killers. Why do you look down on me? That's not just that the juniors really don't have that much money. You can't take it out. In fact, I don't understand. You said you were ordered to arrest that old guy. If your Guiyuan sect is not known as a well-known and upright family, why would you want him? What's the problem? Isn't it normal for a well-known and upright sect to want a demonic monk? It seems that there is a problem within the Immortal Alliance. I couldn't even recognize him, but I thought he was a demonic monk. But I really wonder how he can practice demonic skills, and his cultivation level is only at the early stage of foundation building. Senior, what are you talking about? Do you know something about him? This is natural, but I will not tell you his true situation. Since you don't plan to add more money, let's go. Hurry up and go back to do business. I don't believe you can't think of any other solution without becoming Yiqi's apprentice. If the bitter old devil comes back and finds my whereabouts in a while, I will be dead. I can't hesitate any longer. It will be fine if the 20,000 deposit is wasted. What I'm most afraid of is that the crying old monster will learn from the person in charge of the Pig King that it was me who hung him from behind, and that would be the end of it. Boy, I always feel that you were very worried. Why don't you tell me honestly? If you have any feelings, I will definitely help you so that you don't look like you were worried all day. If this is the case, Senior, then Junior will not hide it from you. You say. In fact, the reward for the old monster with dead shoes is my own intention and has nothing to do with Senior Yiqi or the sect. It is your own intention. Why do you want to reward him? I have no choice but to do so. When I came forward in Cultivation, he caught me and he placed a ban on me in Shanghai, asking me to go to Guiyuan sect as an undercover agent to help him seek benefits. I had no choice but to do it. But as my cultivation level improved, I was unwilling to be controlled by him, so I wanted to ask around for ways to lift the restriction. Finally, I found out that as long as the owner of the restriction dies, the restriction will naturally disappear. So, since I didn't dare to fight him personally, I thought of this way. I was the one who took advantage of you, Senior. I hope you can forgive me. That's why he asked you to go to Guiyuan sect to gain some benefits. It's cultivation resources and other cultivation resources. What the hell is this old guy doing? Are you really obsessed with what Senior said? It's nothing, so what you want to do most now is actually not to kill him. It's about solving the restriction in the Stone Sea, right? You can say that if I can solve this problem, then it doesn't matter to me whether I kill him or not. Senior, are you well informed? Do you have any good ideas? I have some research on the prohibition. But we have to see what kind of ban you hit before we can make a conclusion. If you don't mind, I can check it for you first. How to check it? You can sit on the edge. You're too tall. It's hard for me to cast spells. Senior, it is forbidden to activate it. It seems that it is indeed that guy's unique secret spell, Jianyun Curse. But for some reason, it turned into blood color. Seniors who recognize the purple forbidden restriction will certainly recognize that this sword cloud curse is different from ordinary restrictions that need to be activated within the range of divine sense induction. It is already a type of curse. As long as the owner of this week is willing to pay some price, he can take your life even if he is thousands of miles away. What is so powerful? The ban can only be activated within the range of the master's induction. Wouldn't it be useless even if you hide to the ends of the earth? This spell is indeed not simple, but it is not without breaking the law. Why should I tell you, Senior? Just tell me what you want. As long as I can do it without any ambiguity, that's all. Good old man, I have two conditions. The first is that you give me an IOU for 300,000 snacks. I don't want you to pay it right away. Anyway, if you have the money, you will pay it back. Within the second half year, I will bring Jianli out intact to complete the transaction. Well, boy, you are very happy. There is only one way to solve this Jianyun curse without the owner dying. Just use the green soul curse plus the Bodhi soul calming incense to erase it bit by bit. The green soul curse plus Bodhi soul calming incense. I have never heard of these two things. Where can I find them? I'm afraid the soul cleaning curse has been lost nowadays. But you're lucky. I happen to have a copy here. Thank you, Senior, you're welcome. But I can't help you with Tiding Xianxia. You have to make it yourself. I have a recipe for making a Bodhi soul concentrating box here. Take it and take a look. On a cold night, you must remember to light the Bodhi soul-fixing incense in front of you when casting the soul-cleaning spell. Otherwise, it will not have any effect and may cause damage to you Shirkai. In addition, even if there are soul-clearing spells and soul-fixing incense bans, they cannot be solved overnight. Once you start, you have to persevere until it is completely wiped out before you can stop. Otherwise, you will definitely be counterattacked. I understand, Senior. Thank you for your generous gift, Senior. If the ban can be solved in the future, the juniors will definitely not forget the kindness of the seniors. That's not necessary. You just have to do what you promised me and remember that you still owe me 300,000 spiritual seniors. Don't worry. I will definitely bring little brother Jennying back to you within half a year. Let's continue on our way. But if you sell it to me, it's not worth the money. I have no interest in cultivating spiritual pets. If I bake them and eat them, I'm afraid of being poisoned. Can I cultivate them myself? If you want to cultivate Xiaowugwai, this thing is very poisonous and has very low intelligence in the early stage. You don't know who will bite you. If you don't control it well, you may die. Okay, that's a waste. If you really give up the resources, I actually have a good way to control this beast. But it doesn't matter what conditions you have, Senior. Didn't I say before that as long as you bring your advice back, I will not only stop embarrassing you, but also give you some benefits? Is it still the same sentence now? You bring me some advice and I'll teach you a way to control this beast. You see how it works. No problem. I have no choice at all. If I dare to say no, this old man will immediately turn against me. By the way, Senior, I have another question that I want to ask you about. Well, I accidentally heard a word called 14-level Qi training. Doesn't the Qi training device only have 12 levels? How can it have 14 levels? It's a shame that you are a disciple of the Guiyuan sect and you don't even know the 14th level of Qi training. To be honest, Senior, I didn't do well in Guiyuan sect before, and I kept running around here and there without calming down to understand what the state after the peak of Qi refining is like. I also asked my seniors to give me some advice. Well, if you have nothing to do, the old man will tell you about the realm of Qi training. Under normal circumstances, the Qi training device does only have 12 levels. After all 12 Qi meridians are fully opened, you can start to assist. As for the 14th level, it mainly means that in addition to the original 12 energy meridians, the 2 additional meridians of heaven and earth have been opened. Haven't you noticed a problem? Although the 12 energy meridians are densely distributed throughout the body, only the head is missing. The 2 meridians of heaven and earth are the bridges connecting Dantian and the stone sea at the head. If you don't open them up, you can still park normally, but when you need to use these 2 bridges in a certain realm later, the road will be broken. And that realm is your limit, and you can't break through it until you die. Fortunately, you knew this news in advance, otherwise you would have seized the opportunity on impulse, and you would have regretted it for the rest of your life. Which realm requires the use of these 2 bridges? That realm does not exist in this world and is simply out of reach for you. So whether you cultivate the 2 meridians of heaven and earth has little impact on you, because even if you cultivate them in this life, you may not be able to use them. Senior, that devil is at the back of the Taoist temple. I'm still weak, so I won't go there and cause trouble for you. You just need to deal with him and bring his body here to find me. I know, leave it to me. Are you sure he's not an assistant? I'm sure it's okay. Then I'll go. If you recognize me, you should first be mentored by the leader of the alliance. 3 points of mysteries and 7 points of drunkenness. On the surface, I don't care about world affairs, but I secretly stir up the storm. I'm right. But I'm very curious. Didn't you die long ago? Why did you suddenly appear again? Who are you? Why do you know my name? Don't you claim that you have no solution? Why don't you do the math? I don't care who you are, but if you bump into me today, it's your death. Trivial skills. Want to leave. Die to me. The drunken old man is a strong person in the sky who can build a foundation at any time, but he can't withstand this old monster and kill him with one blow. I won't make any money out of Xianxia to earn this dog's life. I'll pick it up later. Meng Xuanji, considering that you are still useful to me, I will spare you for the time being. You'd better behave to satisfy me. Otherwise, I will have to use you as nourishment to improve your cultivation. How could this old monster be so ferocious? It's a good thing he didn't get past it, otherwise today would have been a disaster. That sword of the bloody old man was so dazzling that the old man could easily block it and knock him away with one blow. No, I am improving. This old guy is also improving. We must solve it as soon as possible. Although there is still more than a year, I must not wait any longer. Otherwise, when the 3-year period comes, I am afraid it will be the day of my death. Senior, are you okay? You little brat, you still have the nerve to ask me if I have anything to say. Did you deliberately try to trick me? Senior, why do you think so? It would be unreasonable for me to say that I witnessed the whole process from such a distance. You also said that there is no such guy who has already established the foundation. You actually said that the single-handed cheat training tool is not a trick on me, but what kind of foundation building tool it is. Impossible. This junior also fought against him last time. Even though I didn't win and was being chased around, it wasn't like I was assisting. Could it be that I just broke through? It seemed like that guy was just assisting unexpectedly. Otherwise, I'm afraid my tree body flag won't be able to trap his senior. He really has a machine. I can still lie to you. With his cultivation level, I can't kill him. Let's end this mission. You go back and think of other ways to bring Sword Spirit out to me. I'm afraid it won't be easy. Senior Yi Chi lives in the inner gate. If I can't complete the task, I won't be able to get close to Yi Jianling. The mission is to build a strong foundation. What mission can you complete with a little Qi training at the 11th level? Senior, I plan to go to Yunling City. Yunling City, what are you going to do there? Find the kings. Pig King, you don't want to hire a killer to kill that old guy, right? There is no other way now. This mission is very important to me and I don't want to give up easily. I think you are crazy. Do you know how much it costs to hire the Pig King killer to kill a cast chicken? You start with 100,000 yuan and you actually know that. Yes, I actually had this plan for a long time. It's just that I can't bear to part with snacks, but now it seems I have to pay for them even if I can't. Compared to becoming senior Yi Chi's disciple and enjoying the inner sect's resources, these 100,000 spirit stones are considered well spent. Since you are willing to give up, what else can I say? In fact, I also want to kill this guy. Senior, I have a grudge against him. I also want to help you kill this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough. This is the first time I've seen such a huge city. Boy, do you know how to contact them? It is said that Zhuang has a secret code, but I haven't seen where the secret code is yet. With your eyes like this, you're looking for a pig web. I can't even find a spider web. Look, what is that? You said it's a pig web button. Sure enough, what do you think it looks like? Is it possible to make it into a standard sign and hang it on the roadside? That's not true, but this is too childish. It is the lowest level of mystery to tell whether old friends will get married or not. It's done, but you need to pay some tolls. How much does it cost if a guy comes over and pays? Immediately, the lowest base price is 100,000 yuan and the toll is 20,000 yuan. This money just proves that you came to the business with sincerity and the deal is concluded, and the increase can be deducted in full. If you voluntarily give up the publishing task due to your own reasons during the negotiation process, the 20,000 yuan will not be refunded. This is why Yi Jin won't even be able to see the Zhuang administrator if he doesn't pay this money. 20,000 low-grade snacks is really painful, but Zhuang has a strong background and he won't cheat this little money. There can only be one employer for the task. It will be fine if one of you two goes to talk to me. You want to release the task? Please fill in the detailed information of the person you want to kill in the corresponding position. What should I do if I don't know the real name? Common code names are also acceptable. Age, cultivation level, any special skills, any fatal shortcomings, do you have a fixed residence? And what is the scope of your activities? The more detailed the better. In our Pearl network, unless there are special circumstances, we will not forcefully assign tasks to the people below. If you write it down, I will put the information you provided intact on the reward list. The more detailed the information you provide, the easier it will be for the killer to pick it up. Okay, let's see if there are any questions. It's quite detailed, but you missed something. Please write down the amount of your reward on the last page. The initial stage of foundation building is a mystery. The minimum bounty for early missions should not be 100,000 low-grade snacks. You can increase the bounty appropriately based on your own financial resources. The higher the bounty, the easier it is to be picked up. It means that there may be 100,000 snacks and no one is willing to take the task. When it is posted for the first time, we call it the first launch. If the task is posted for a month and no one takes it, we will force only one person to do it. If this person fails, the second and second tasks will no longer be forced on the quality person to do it. At that time, if no one takes the initiative to pick you up, you may have to increase the reward amount or cancel the task. It means that no matter how low the initial task amount is, it will be assigned at least once, right? Yes, what is the success rate? Will you not try your best because the bounty is too low? You can rest assured that our mission, whether assigned or actively received, is to remember that every failure of the killer's personal far-reaching power will affect his assessment rating. The level of the killer is also directly related to whether the killer can accept the mission with high bounty, so no one wants to fail the mission, which is fine. Just offer the lowest reward of 100,000 snacks, no problem. Why is there a problem with mid-grade snacks? Isn't it said that one mid-grade snack is worth 100 low-grade snacks? There is no problem. Guide, please go back first. The target of your mission is not far from here. The black market shopkeeper will take a look at it and come here in 2 months to confirm the progress of the mission. If it is completed, pay the balance. If it is not completed, it depends on whether you cancel the mission or continue to add bounties. Okay. Meet the hall master. What's the matter? There was a mysterious new mission just now. I need you to decide on the mysterious mission. Are there also foundation building masters in Yunling City? In the past, there were indeed few foundation building masters, but this is what it says here. You can't go wrong now. What do you want me to decide? 2 questions. The first is that our only immediate killer stationed in Yunling City has been transferred to other places to perform tasks. I am not sure whether he can come back within a month. It is not difficult for me to write a letter and transfer someone from elsewhere. Hall Master, what I mean is, doesn't your disciple already have a silver medal? If he can complete this task, wouldn't he be directly promoted to the gold medal? My disciple. This mission is still a mystery. Although his disciple is an invincible master in chi training, if he encounters a real foundation-building powerhouse, he may not be enough. He can only use the assassination technique in the early stage of foundation building. There is still some hope that this is the initial mission of the mystery. Otherwise, I would not dare to let him try it. Well, you are interested. Didn't you just say that there are 2 questions? What is the second question? The second question, Lord Hall Master, you will know it by yourself. Mid-range snacks? Yes. This employer is not simple. He actually used the middle-grade spiritual stone to pay the bounty. At the foundation building stage, the cultivation effect of the low-grade spiritual stone is greatly reduced. The middle-grade spiritual stone is simply precious and cannot be more precious. Even if it is said on the market that 100 for 1, no one will take the middle-grade snacks unless they are a fool. It is indeed not simple. I don't know if there is a background or if I just happen to get such middle-grade snacks. It doesn't matter. As killers, we must have our own persistence and not pursue our employer's secrets. Go down and help me call my disciple over. I'll ask him what he means. The master of the hall is resigning. Master, you are looking for me. Meng Ji, here you are. Sit down. Deacon Lin just received another mission. I plan to let you try it. See if you can do it. This is a mystery mission, yes, but it is in the early stage of the mystery. You are now a silver medal killer. If you can complete this mission, you can successfully achieve the gold medal. The bounty commission will reach 70% when the gold medal is reached. There is also a priority key for all tasks, which means you can pick any task first in the future. You are short of snacks now. The bounty mentioned at 70% can help you accumulate foundation building capital faster. I think you can give it a try. Master, do you mean to treat this task as my gold medal assessment task? That's right. If you complete it, being a teacher can guarantee that you will be successfully promoted to a gold medal killer. Okay, the disciple took it. Does this make you look like my apprentice? However, you can't be careless. After all, the host is the host, even if it is only in the early stage, it is not on the same level as chi training. If the arrow is wrong, you must save your life. Master, don't worry. I understand. The red cloak is the one I gave him. Brother Emperor, Brother Han, why are you wandering around here with nothing to do? Brother Emperor, have you found a suitable practice method? Find a quiet place to talk. Okay, I have found a dark attribute technique that can assist in attacking, but assisting requires a lot of spiritual stones and some panacea that can increase the success rate to be safe. At present, not only am I unable to find the spiritual stone, but also the elixir is not enough, so I can only try to find some elixir that can increase the success rate of foundation building. I heard that the most common one is the foundation building pill. In addition, there are various 5-element elixirs that can also increase the success rate of foundation building. Without the aid of these external objects, even Danlingen has a high chance of failure. I don't want to bet on it. Brother Emperor, if you have other matters, you might as well go ahead and talk about it when we have time. To be honest, Brother Han, I do have something important that needs to be dealt with. How about we talk to Brother Han after I finish it? No problem. I don't plan to leave Yunling City for the time being. If you have time, you can come to Huixian Tower to find me. Then I'll leave first. Come out. How did you find out that my yin energy on you is too strong? It's really strange. How could a living person have such heavy yin energy? How to get Jijiwawa? Old thing, give me a blow, it's interesting. Go away and kill.
Oggo. Amulet Yetiam.
Xianxia left. I have something to discuss. Small balls. Strong host. The old monster crying blood, could it be that the kings allowed me to fail but attracted this old guy here 7 or 8 miles away? I wonder if this old monster can sense through stillness that I have to run away quickly. Good. Senior, why are you here? It seems that Operation King has failed. Do you choose to add more money, or what do you think, Senior? I don't think you need to add more money. Why? This old man crying blood is not as simple as you think. I think even if you increase the bounty to 300,000, no one may be able to deal with him. If you really have such a sum of money, you might as well give it to me. I think that when I recover my foundation building skills, I will be more reliable than those killers. Why do you look down on me? That's not just that the juniors really don't have that much money. You can't take it out. In fact, I don't understand. You said you were ordered to arrest the old guy. If your Guiyuan sect is not known as a well-known and upright family, why would you want him? Is there any problem? Isn't it normal for a well-known and decent family to want a demonic monk? It seems that there is a problem within the Immortal Alliance. He couldn't even recognize him and actually thought he was a demonic monk. But it's really strange. How can he practice magic skills? Moreover, his cultivation level is only at the early stage of foundation building. Senior, what are you talking about? Do you know something about him? This is natural, but I will not tell you his true situation. Since you don't plan to add more money, let's go and get back to work quickly. I don't believe that if you don't become Yi Qi's apprentice, you can't think of any other way. If the bitter old devil comes back and finds my whereabouts in a while, I will be dead. I can't hesitate any longer. It will be fine if the 20,000 deposit is wasted. What I'm most afraid of is that the crying old monster will be completely finished if he learns from the person in charge of the Pig King that I am behind the reward. Boy, I always feel that you were very worried. Why don't you tell me honestly? If you have any feelings, I will definitely help you so that you don't look like you were worried all day. If this is the case, Senior, then Junior will not hide it from you. You say. In fact, the reward for the old monster with dead shoes is my own intention and has nothing to do with Senior Yi Qi or the sect. It is your own intention. Why do you want to reward him? I have no choice but to do so. When I came forward in cultivation, he caught me and he placed a ban on me in Shanghai, asking me to go to Guiyuan sect as an undercover agent to help him seek benefits. I had no choice but to do it. But as my cultivation level improved, I was unwilling to be controlled by him, so I wanted to ask around for ways to lift the restriction. Finally, I found out that as long as the owner of the restraint dies, the restraint will disappear naturally. So I thought of a way since I didn't dare to fight him personally. I was the one who took advantage of you, Senior. I hope you can forgive me. That's why he asked you to go to Guiyuan sect to gain some benefits. It's cultivation resources and other cultivation resources. What the hell is this old guy doing? Are you really obsessed with what Senior said? It's nothing, so what you want to do most now is actually not to kill him. It's about solving the restriction in the Stone Sea, right? You can say that if I can solve this problem, then it doesn't matter to me whether I kill him or not. Senior, are you well informed? Do you have any good ideas? I have some research on the prohibition. But we have to see what kind of ban you hit before we can make a conclusion. If you don't mind, I can check it for you first. How to check it? You can sit on the edge. You're too tall. It's hard for me to cast spells. Senior, I know the ban is activated. It seems that it is indeed that guy's unique secret spell, Genuine Curse. But for some reason, it turned into blood color. Seniors who recognize the purple forbidden restriction will certainly recognize that this sword cloud curse is different from ordinary restrictions that need to be activated within the range of divine sense induction. It is already a type of curse. As long as the owner of this week is willing to pay some price, he can take your life even if he is thousands of miles away. What is so powerful? The ban can only be activated within the range of the master's induction. Wouldn't it be useless even if you hide to the ends of the earth? This spell is indeed not simple, but it is not without breaking the law. Why should I tell you, Senior? Just tell me what you want. As long as I can do it without any ambiguity, that's all. Good old man, I have two conditions. The first is that you give me an IOU for 300,000 snacks. I don't want you to pay it right away. Anyway, if you have the money, you will pay it back. Within the second half year, I will bring Jianli out intact to complete the transaction. Well, boy, you are very happy. There is only one way to solve this Genuine Curse without the owner dying. Just use the Green Soul Curse plus the Bodhi Soul Calming Incense to erase it bit by bit. The Green Soul Curse plus Bodhi Soul Calming Incense. The younger generation has never even heard of these two things, so where can they find them? The soul-clearing curse may have been lost nowadays, but you are lucky. I just have a copy here. Thank you, Senior, you're welcome, but I can't help you with Xianxia. You have to make it yourself. I have a recipe for making a Bodhi soul concentrating box here. Take it and take a look. On a cold night, you must remember to light the Bodhi soul-fixing incense in front of you when casting the soul-cleaning spell. Otherwise, it will not have any effect and may cause damage to you Shirkai. In addition, even if there are soul-clearing spells and soul-fixing incense, the ban cannot be solved overnight. Once you start, you have to persevere until it is completely wiped out before you can stop. Otherwise, you will definitely be counterattacked. I understand, Senior. Thank you for your generous gift, Senior. If the ban can be solved in the future, the juniors will definitely not forget the kindness of the seniors. That's not necessary. You just have to do what you promised me and remember that you still owe me 300,000 spiritual stones. Don't worry, Senior. I will definitely bring little brother Jennying back to you within half a year. Well, let's continue on our way. Boy, is there something wrong with you? Why are you always sighing at such a young age? Senior, please forgive me. I just think of some things and can't help it. Do you have any other worries or forbidden curses? Didn't I help you solve them? Senior, I don't know. The old monster who cried blood asked me to go back and see him within 3 years, although he didn't say what he wanted to do. That's okay. 3 years is enough for you to refine the Bodhi soul-fixing incense, right? There are still 3 years. He said this more than a year ago. There's only more than a year left. Otherwise, I wouldn't be so eager to deal with him. You kid is such a trouble. Why are you waiting? I'll cast a spell to seal the Jianyun curse for you. As long as you don't take the initiative to appear in front of him, he won't be able to cast spells through the air. Senior has this method to activate the arrow cloud curse. Chinese subtitles provided. This seal can only last for 5 years at most. During this period, as long as you don't appear within the range of his consciousness, he won't be able to cast spells to harm you. But if it's been more than 5 years, it's useless and you can't cast it on the same person a second time, so you'd better solve the Jianyun curse completely within 5 years, otherwise I won't be able to help you. Thank you. Who are you? What is the reason for your return? This senior brother, please tell me. I am an outer disciple. Wang Qinghe has a secret report about the devil and wants to report it personally to Lord Changjiao. Please pass it on to senior brother. Junior brother is so young and promising that he actually found out about the secret retribution of the demon sect. Come with me. I will take you up the mountain to meet Master Changjiao. Junior brother, you must have a secret report from the demon sect. Master Changjiao is very busy. If I bother you for no reason, I'm afraid I won't be able to escape punishment. Senior brother, don't worry. Even if I have the courage, I won't dare to say anything to Master Changjiao. If I get a reward this time, I will never forget my brother's kindness. Well. Brother Tang Er is one of our own. Don't you know that you are one of our own? You are here to see the elder, right? He is convening an elders' council. Now that you have gone, you won't see anyone. Just wait. So that's it. I thought something had happened and I was suddenly banned. Brother Huang Qinghe, let's just wait here. I'll take you to see him after the elders' meeting. I'd like to teach them where to hold the elders' meeting. It's right there in the Guiyuan Hall. After the meeting is over, we can see it from here. Master Head, I admit that under your leadership, the sect has indeed lived a stable life in these years, but stability alone is useless. Snort. All other major sects are developing rapidly, but our Guiyuan sect has always been tepid, so I agree with the Great Elder's proposal. Abolish the patriarchal succession system and replace it with the Presbyterian Church Council recommendation system to select more suitable leaders for the sect. What the 9th elder and the 1st elder said is very true. I also support the change of the suzerain inheritance system to the elder recommendation system. I also agree with it. When the ancestor of the Yu family took over, the Guiyuan clan was just a small gang of dozens of people. It took thousands of years to achieve the glory it has today. Now he is about to be stabbed in the back by these elders who brought him up with his own hands. In the final analysis, the ancestor was too selfless back then and gave Zhang Old Tang too much power for the sake of the development of the sect. Second elder, third elder, fifth elder, sixth elder, you four should also express your stance. Changjiao, although this is indeed detrimental to your interests, from the perspective of the development of the sect, I also think that the recommendation system of the Presbyterian Church would be better. Su Qingyuan, thanks to the fact that you are still a close disciple of Master Tongxian, don't you think it's too ungrateful to demolish the Master's position at this time? Yes, everyone here is qualified to agree to this proposal, but you, Su Qingyuan, can't. I want to come here to help you. Do you want to help me? It's all for the development of the sect. What's the problem? I'll give your grandma some help. What's your point? As far as I know, if it weren't for Yujia's efforts from generation to generation, there would be no Guiyuan sect today. Now Guiyuan sect's development is not as bad as Changjiao, and there are no major mistakes. But you are jumping out to introduce some new policies for personal gain and trying to bring it down. Where is your reason? Where is your moral conscience? Elder Hong is absolutely right. The third elder calms down, and it doesn't matter whose voice is louder. Everything must be done according to the rules. Why does the sixth elder also agree to this proposal? I don't care. But since so many people agree, it's not easy for tigers to gain everyone's face, you, the fifth elder, and the third elder. The matter is a foregone conclusion. You two should stop talking nonsense. Qin Shuiyan, I don't know why you suddenly proposed this resolution today and why so many people agree with it. But I want to tell you that if you want to use this to depose the sect leader and seek to seize the throne, I will never allow it. That's right, I don't agree with you either. If you want the right to recommend, you can do it, but it's absolutely not okay to remove the sect leader. Are you going to openly defy the sect's rules? So what? I really misjudged you. You usually talk about benevolence, justice, and morality, but in the end, you collude in private to stab people in the back. Is the headmaster treating you poorly on weekdays? Is it because the disciples of your family do not enjoy special treatment in Guiyuan sect? I guess you are still worried about the position of headmaster of Guiyuan sect. If the position of headmaster is really handed over to you, I am afraid that all the resources will go into your private pockets for development. Development is bullshit. Fifth elder. Fourth elder. Why are you acting ruthlessly? Aren't you tired? Now the overall situation is in our hands. If you don't accept it, you will be killed. What Brother Zheng said makes sense. It would be a disaster to keep such a stubborn person alone. Anyway, we are the only ones here, so who knows? Changjiao, it seems that these people have already planned this. Sixth elder, should you give me an explanation? Statement? What statement do you want? Isn't this obvious? No one is willing to do it with you. How do you convince them to follow you? Your persuasion is nothing but benefits. Jade Valley City, if you know me, please take the initiative to hand over the golden seal of the master, and then surrender to me. Otherwise, you may not be able to leave this hall today. I have really underestimated you, an honest person who usually does not fight or grab, but you have hidden it so deeply. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave. Don't waste your time trying to get ahead together. Not good. Die to me. Li Bai, don't do whatever you want. You said we were going to help you, so spare our lives. Thank you, idiots, for your efforts. I am not far away from the tribulation pill. As long as I swallow you too, I will be able to successfully restore my golden pill cultivation level. You are not Elder G. Who are you? Elder G, of course I am not Ji Bai, but you are not worthy of knowing my name. Just die, Changjiao, be careful. Do you really have no trump card? Then I won't be polite. Wait, the sect's bottom pillars in the daily rituals are all jackals. At the critical moment of life and death, a little-known ordinary disciple stepped forward. Little brother, don't make unnecessary sacrifices and leave quickly. Hooer, when did you come back? Didn't this treasure say that it was taken away by Grandpa? How could it be in his hands? Master's good disciple just came back. Okay, Good disciple, I am looking forward to your return day and night. Now that you are back, please return the blood spirit bowl to your master. Your master has paved the way for you. From now on, the entire Guiyuan sect will be ours, master. After all, we have different positions. Master and disciple had no choice but to take this treasure away that day. Naturally, I will return it to you when I come back today. I can save you and retreat quickly. Lu Fengqi. I didn't expect you to hide it so deeply. I want to find the Ice Phoenix flag. Just wait for me and I will come back. Changjiao, is he okay? He was seriously injured, but he still has a breath. Han boy, it's all thanks to you this time. Third elder, don't talk about this. Just find a way to save Changjiao. I can't bear the trouble. Send Changjiao to Chensui Valley in the east and let Linglong girl heal him personally. In addition, let Linglong activate the mountain protection formation of Guiyuan sect. No one is allowed to enter or exit Guiyuan sect. Where is Chensui Valley of Guiyuan sect and who is Linglong? Linglong is the daughter of the headmaster. Chensui Valley is the place where Linglong practices. You can see it when you leave the square and go to the east path until the end. This is Chensui Valley. Who are you? What's wrong with him, master? I'm Zhiling. Something happened to the master. The third elder asked me to send him here to see Miss Yu Linglong. Come with me quickly. Miss, come out soon. Something happened on the Yangtze River. Dad, what's wrong with you? Senior sister Linglong Zhang Laotang is in trouble. It's a cold night, right? Could you please help my father refine the medicine? I have to go out for a while and I'll be back soon. I'm afraid there's a complete chaos outside Tokyo. Junior brother Han, please help me deal with the group of people outside. I'll help my father heal his injuries. Just sit on the mountain and if someone comes over, just tell them to return to their original state and temporarily close them down and summon them at an appropriate time. Okay? Senior Yi Chi, I haven't seen you for a long time. Is it really you? Aren't you wanted by the sixth elder? Why here is he the wanted Han Yi? This matter is a long story. When I have time, I will explain to Senior Yi alone. Han Ji, since you are here, you want to know what happened to Guiyuan Feng. Can you explain to us that we are really worried about the safety of the headmaster? Yes, Han Xiaoyu. If you know anything, please tell us so that we old men will not think too much. Seniors, it's not that I don't want to say it, but Lord Changjiao has given an order, and this matter cannot be disclosed to the outside world for the time being. All you need to know is that there is nothing wrong with the headmaster now. He is just practicing some powerful magic in seclusion and cannot tolerate any interference from outsiders. After he comes out of seclusion, he will definitely dismantle the formation as soon as possible and summon all the seniors to come over and explain the matter personally. Then I would like to ask my dear friend, how long does it take to get out of seclusion? I don't know this, but I don't expect it to be so soon. I suggest you seniors go back and wait for the good news. The meaning does not require many weeks. Sir, I am grateful to you this time. Come and sit with me inside the cave. Hanya, you have been a life-saving grace to me. If you have anything you want, you can ask for it. As long as I can do it, I will try my best to satisfy you. What is Changqiu saying? As a disciple of the Guiyuan sect, isn't it natural for me to help the elders clear out the rebellion? What's more, I didn't put in much effort and just sent the Ice Phoenix flag back. You guys, okay, let's not talk about the appreciation issue for now. I have one thing to ask you, which is where did you get the Ice Phoenix flag and delivered it to me at such a precise time? Did you already know in advance that something would happen to the Presbyterian Church?